live on YouTube. All right, let's have this. Yeah. Box game, 112, 112. Last 3 minutes. And I don't know most of the names of the guys on the court right now. So this is clearly a G League golf.
Definitely the bench players. I think for both Pistons and Bucks, most of their starting fives are on the bench.
They're trying to keep guys healthy for the playoffs. Whoa. Who's this bringing up? Tyler
And it
Smith.
does not make a difference.
Yeah, I think in the East,
I think it's only for both teams. I don't think it makes a difference. Whatever outcome of this game will be. For what's it called now? For the Bucks, I think it's only AJ Green from the starting lineup.
that's
Or
playing.
the starting from starting five that is currently still on the court or is playing today. Apart from that, I don't think there's any other person that is playing.
Box
Kuzma is there
Pacers.
now. Kuzma is
What'd you
there.
say?
Long money.
No, Kuzma played the first quarter. I don't think I've seen him since then because I don't think I've seen him since then. But he played the first quarter. He dropped 22 points,
This is where
and
he
I
should
didn't.
be.
I didn't see him for the second quarter. Neither did I see him for the third quarter. So I don't know if he happened to play the fourth. but I
Oh,
saw
but
him in
he
the
did
first
play.
quarter.
He did play minutes. Okay. So clearly, the Bucks are trying to keep everyone important healthy. So I thought it would be data because I just go in notification. Jaime Hako is 40 points. So I know all over the league, guys are having their that green light. Pistons down to. Let's see. Okay. We live now on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube.
So you could just
Uh,
stream all these places simultaneously in one go.
yeah, yeah.
That's great.
The live everywhere we go viewers. I don't know if you guys can see the view count coming up, but we got stuff here. We're gonna record as well. There's one thing I wanted to do. Right now it's three of us, but we can end up for everyone that comes on. We will do the same introduction. Because I use this to get a gauge of everyone's ball knowledge. I judge.
Come
I
on
dey
now.
judge. So I'll ask if you actually support a team, I'll get the team. I'll ask who your goat is. Yeah. And who's your MVP for this season?
You guys already know my goats now, so let's not. You guys know my goats.
I'll open up. I'm a Grizzlies fan. Don't judge me. I know I said I judge. Don't judge me.
Yeah, they judge you. Don't worry.
I'm a Grizzlies fan. Don't judge me. My goat, glorious King. Chill. Bro, of course. And then MVP this season is SJ. No debate. Yeah, no debate. MVP this season is SJ. I'm really up.
My goat is LeBron James. My MVP.
Have you got a team?
Oh, my team. Oh, my favorite team this season has been the Knicks. I love the Knicks. Low key, I'm lying. The Rockets. Rockets have been my favorite team this season.
Your Rockets season.
Rockets have been my favorite team this season. And my MVP is Jokic. I don't know that SGA shit. Cut that shit out, bro.
Okay.
Cut that shit out.
I don't also want to say any SG. I mean, but why don't they farm? You know, they found we say they call them foul free throws for so long. Yeah, now.
Okay.
Really
That
found
free throw
them.
argument. That free
It's
throw
good that we have
argument
time
is
beforehand.
non-existent.
So,
That free throw
Because
argument.
I thought everyone was in agreement by now that it wasn't a debate that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was the MVP of the 24-25 NBA season.
But in numbers, though, especially in scoring, he has been good. No doubt, has been good. But overall, assists, rebound, I think for Jokic, defense is questionable. But I think his what's it called now? Box plus or minus is very very good.
We see the
I think he has one of
numbers.
the best.
So who's the best scorer in the league? Who
It's
is the best
definitely
player?
it's definitely SG.
The best regular season team in the league.
It's SG.
The OKC. Okay.
So why is it the debate? Why are people still trying to push that Jokic narrative? We can't give Jokic anymore.
Okay. What do you think the MVP award is? Let's do that.
The most valuable player.
The most valuable player, not the best player.
No.
That's why we have scoring title.
So do you
We
think
are talking about scoring.
No.
okay, so do you think that the MVP and the best player can be the same person in a season?
Yes.
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 Is that the case this year?
No, SJ is not the best player in the league.
Who's the best player in the league?
Nikola Jokic.
Nikola Jokic is the best player in the league. So if you think the best player in the league, if we take him out of the team he's on currently, that value of that does not drop tremendously.
Yeah.
Then that is the most valuable player on the league.
No.
That's the MVP. It's not SGA. Look, don't get me wrong. What SGA is doing is not real.
It's incredible.
It is not real. I'm not going to hear shit on that nigga because the way basketball conversation goes is you have to shit on the other nigga to praise the other nigga.
No.
There's nothing wrong with SGA's game. There's nothing wrong with that game. But as far as value goes, the most valuable player in the league, I'm sorry, I have to give it to Jokic. I have to give it to Jokic. OKC game is beautiful. Nuggets play Jokic centric basketball. Like everything they do has to go through Jokic. Like literally everything they do has to go through Jokic. They have to account for the fact that the nigga doesn't play defense. They have like it is Jokic rounded. Look at Jamal Murray. He's out here looking like Matthew Dellavedova. Like it is Jokic centric. It is so Jokic centric. It doesn't make any sense. And that nigga is still out here destroying. Destroying. I understand. Okay, the team has a great record, blah blah blah. And again, the argument will always change depending on who they want to win it. But I can't lie. What Jokic is doing is not real. As far as value goes, if that is what the MVP means to
MVPs?
you, it has to be Jokic. As far as I'm concerned, the MVP is who is the best player that year. That's what I think that award is.
You think so?
That's what I believe that award is. Because look at the history of people that won it.
And hasn't always been the best player.
Because they've tried to change it to
no
longer your turn.
Westbrook was never the best player in the league. Deal? Is that agreed? He was never the best player in the league. Can we agree on that?
I can agree.
Yes.
Westbrook was never the best player in the league. But again, that's what I'm saying. It's also now morphed into, okay, it's now your turn. They started doing, okay, you've won it too many times, let somebody else win it. It's your turn. Yes. Look at Embiid. I cried.
I cried.
That was why? So it was one of those that's turned into it. Okay, it's your turn to win it. Because why? And again, people might not agree, but they like to protect that early era of basketball. If Jokic wins MVP, he's officially in the GOAT conversation. He's officially a top 2 center of all time.
GOAT conversation, yes.
100%. Right now, he's in the GOAT conversation. Let's be real. But if he wins another MVP, he's officially in the GOAT conversation.
No, he's not in the GOAT conversation.
No.
What record does Jokic have that every other great player have?
He's not in the GOAT conversation. He has championships. That's one.
Do you know how?
Yes, that's the only thing pushing him back. That's the only thing holding him back. Championship.
Fair.
Because they are going to bring that madman that was playing against plumbers. No plumbers. 90s was good. 90s.
The problem is they were part-time bakers. Don't call them plumbers. They were part-time bakers. Those guys were not.
But he's 1-6. LeBron did madness to get to so many. So you can put the case there that okay, he's part of that crew after.
Even with championship, the likes of this San Antonio Spurs power forward is not even in the conversation.
No, he's in my own conversation.
I think he's past TD.
Is he in the general conversation?
Tim Duncan is in my
Tim Duncan in the general conversation. He's not.
Again, the general public does not know ball. So
they consider him top 10, not top 5.
The general public doesn't know, but I would take Tim Duncan over Kobe Bryant. But the general public doesn't know.
I know. Yes.
No.
As far as basketball goes, you're whining.
Yes. I would.
See, and another thing I've noticed is that basketball is who has the best jump shots. That's what they are.
Yeah.
That's
why it's about moments. It's about moments.
Pure scorers. Pure scorers are the only niggas with pretty jump shots. See, bro.
It's about moments now.
Look, it's always going to be subjective. 1. 2 is always whose basketball is pretty, who has cute basketball, shit like that. Kobe's basketball was not cute. Let's not even start there. But they were marketing that Mamba mentality like mad. See, Tim Duncan is very, very disrespected. And secondly, the guy's too quiet.
Yes,
the guy's too quiet. If that nigga was talking his shit, he will 100% be in the conversation.
That is why Jokic will not be in the conversation.
He does not. That guy. See, our eyes are open.
Apart from eyes, you need to have the audience. You have to be vocal. You have to have the charisma. And Jokic just cares about his own.
And guess what? All those things have nothing to do with basketball. You see what I'm saying? They want to market Kobe. They'll be talking to me about Mamba mentality. I don't care.
Yeah.
They want to market Jordan. Oh, everybody was scared of Jordan. I'm talking about the basketball that is being played. As far as the playing of the game, what are we talking about? They want to tell me, Kobe will come to the gym 11 hours before the game and condition his mind and can he go. And I'm like, okay, thank God. But as far as playing basketball goes, Other things have to be considered, man. Other things have to be This still echoing.
Nah, I think we could.
Okay. But yeah, other things have to be considered. So, like, Jokic is officially in the GOAT conversation. He's just that he's just far behind of a lot of people, but he's in the GOAT conversation. He's there.
Good
And if he
question.
wins
Good
MVP,
question.
if he wins MVP, it is solidified that he's now in the GOAT conversation. Because he's
How many
putting up,
does he have?
he's
How many does
putting
he have
Wilt
now?
up,
He
he's
has
putting
three
up Wilt
or
numbers.
two.
You said
He
what?
has three. How many MVPs now? 3 or 2?
He has to.
2. Okay.
He has to. He should have 3 back to back to back. But he has to.
Yeah, they gave the consolation. Yes, we
So you want to
understand.
tell me a 2-time MVP, an NBA champion, a Finals MVP, a how many time All Star, how many time All NBA, a record holder with insane stats, points. He has led the league. He's top 5 in points, rebounds, and assists, done by nobody.
Yeah.
He's not in the GOAT conversation. Who is it? Is it who is not in the GOAT conversation? He's there. It's just that the style of basketball is not cute. What was that? What's the one memorable? What's the one memorable Jokic highlight you saw? Exactly.
Well, we've seen a
His
lot.
passes are always memorable.
But what I'm
His
saying,
passes are always-
that's not what
passes
they're
are
selling
always-
you.
You think it's aesthetics?
That's
You
what I'm
think
saying. That's not what they're selling you. The NBA is
Yeah.
selling aesthetics. They're selling pretty jump shot. They're selling.
Of
You know what I'm
course,
saying? That's not what they're selling. But they will let you. But let's be real. Whatever he's doing is not normal, and that guy is definitely in the good conversation. You know what I'm saying? He's 100% the good conversation. And if he gets that MVP this year,
Well, he's not getting it.
Sadly,
He's not getting it.
Sadly.
Simi, did you say your the team you support, your goals?
Yeah, I said. Huh?
Who's your goat?
My goat for me is definitely Kobe Bryant. I'm not even.
Oh, okay.
So that is why I did not like the Duncan over.
I judge. Remember when I said I judge? This is why I asked. This is why I asked these 3 questions first.
Let's be honest with you, man. See, I love Kobe fans, but you guys have to face reality.
Yes. That which reality? Which
he's not
reality
1.
are we facing?
He's not 2. He's not even 3.
He's not.
By God's grace, he's probably 4.
As you say, who is 3? Who is 3?
He's not 4.
Look, in my personal opinion, again, because everything is opinionized, right? There's a good 7, 8 players, maybe even 9, because I want to add Jokic. There's a good 7, 8, 9 players that you can make conversation that they're the GOATs.
Yeah.
LeBron James, Michael Jordan.
Wait, 7, 9.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Kareem, Bill Russell, Tim Duncan. I'm so serious. Tim Duncan. What's that guy that's not real? Wilt. Because I don't believe that guy actually played. Wilt. I'm going to throw Jokic in there because I'm sorry, Jokic and Hakeem. Those are 9 players that I believe that somebody somewhere can make a conversation, can make an argument that those 9
you
players.
can't. That I don't agree with that because you can't make you can decide to argue, but we will look at it like you don't have, like you're chatting shit. So it doesn't mean I can decide to argue that Pat Connaughton is the GOAT. Doesn't mean
that's quite unfortunate. That's a losing game. I personally can make that case for any of those players.
You can't make a case for Hakeem Olajuwon to be the best player to ever play basketball. You can't. He's in my top 10. Actually, he's in my top. But you can't.
He's in the top 10. That's good. Those are the GOATs.
No, you can't make a case.
Those are the GOATs. Those are the GOATs. You see, and I'll tell you another thing is because again, what they are marketing you as the GOATs have to do with basketball, have to do with aura.
I think it's more of the influence. Like,
do you know what I'm saying?
When you look at Steph Curry now,
that's what GOATs encompass.
Yeah,
right? You have to have
I agree with you on that.
You have to have that aura. But if we are keeping it strictly hoops, those 9 guys are there. Because what aura did Tim Duncan have? But
we all rate him.
There's 3, 15, 10, and 5 every day. You know what I'm saying? So which one of those 9 guys? Which one of those 9 guys are falling short? as far as hoop is concerned, don't talk to me about aura. Don't talk to me about people escaping.
You mentioned someone. I forgot. There was a big man you mentioned there.
Well,
Is it
Tim,
Kareem, Bill Russell, Wilt, Tim
Hakeem?
Duncan, Hakeem.
Duncan.
and you mentioned Jokic. Why would you take Joker before Kobe in the GOAT conversation?
No, I mentioned Jokic last.
Yeah, I think Kobe beats the Joker. In
Of
GOAT
course.
conversation
Of
all
course.
day.
Of course. That's
Yeah.
not an argument. Of
Hoops
course.
and everything.
Of course.
Okay.
But I'm not going to lie
Welcome
to
to
you.
the stream,
Half of
Shenet.
Kobe's
Welcome to the
GOAT
stream.
argument is aura.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Half of it
Hi.
is aura.
Welcome to stream. You're live now.
Sorry, I'm late to the party.
That's fine. You've come right at the right time. So, Simi dropped off as the middle of us judging him for his incredible take.
And when he comes back, we'll judge him again.
We'll judge him even more. But we need to get some insight into you. So we need the team you support, who your GOAT is,
Okay.
and who the MVP this season is.
All right. I'm Senes. I support the Golden State Warriors. And I think you should know my GOAT. You should definitely know my GOAT. So my GOAT is Steph Curry all day.
Wait.
And my GOAT is Steph Curry. Then MVP this season, to be honest with you, I think the Joker is the MVP. But sentiments would shift it towards SGA rather. Shai is definitely going to win it because the press and media has been all over him. And I think everyone is just bored of Joker
The
doing the
same
things
name.
he has been doing. Yeah, so... Yeah, but Joker has been the best player this season, to be honest.
Now, okay, I'm not judging too much. Actually, no, I'm judging.
I'm judging you because Warriors fans don't know. Boy, remember what I said before a game?
Yes. Amide already came out and said he's coming for any Warriors fan already. So this one is
all day. It's beef all day.
What case do you have for Steph? Firstly, Steph Curry as your GOAT. Secondly, we just said 10 names. In your top 10, are you telling me Steph Curry is above all those names for you?
No, I won't say above all those names in terms of like what those names represent in the history of basketball. But for me personally, it's because like the time I started getting into like watching basketball and like following basketball actively, that's when Steph Curry was in the scene.
You know what?
And
I don't have beef with you anymore. Because you are honest.
Yeah, that's
Warriors
the truth. That's the
tell me
truth.
you were watching in 2012, you were not.
No. I
You
was
were
not.
Please continue.
So like that period, Steph Curry came to the scene, and I was seeing this guy throwing daggers. Like I'm like, who is this guy? So started following. I think before Steph came into the scene, I was a fan of Ricky Rubio. That was from the 2008 Olympics. Watching Spain, Ricky Rubio was like the guy for me. So yeah, so Ricky Rubio, I followed Timberwolves for a bit before I was like fully a Warriors fan.
Okay.
I can appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, same. I like that. I think I do this with my brother sometimes when we speak, and we're trying to list top 10. And sometimes I question myself when I'm putting Bill Russell, and I said, let me relax. I didn't see that guy with my eyes.
Agreed.
I didn't see my guy with my eyes. I didn't see Wilt in my eyes. I know what I've seen. And what I've seen is that Steph Curry has been one of the top 3 players ever since I started watching basketball. 100%. 100%.
What year did you start watching?
My started 2014 to 2015.
Okay. I can understand why Steph Curry is one of the greatest things you've ever seen. I can also agree. He's one of the greatest things I've ever seen. That shit is not cute, but man. Problem is he's doing it against everybody you like. Like it's so hard. I didn't become a Curry fan until like this Olympics. Like I finally settled. I said, God, I love this guy. But before then, that little light skin combo, him and Klay Thompson just destroying your favorite team was not fair.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Nice. It was, and they added Kevin Durant to that stupid sandwich. They added him to that stew. It was unfair.
I'm happy to have a Warriors fan now because, sorry for cutting you. We're going to cut into KD this episode, and I need someone that watched those seasons. I'm guessing you watched all those championships, so you'll be able to give some insight. You watched everything too, okay? Actually, I took a hiatus from the NBA that time because I was like, what's the point? I thought, what really am I watching? Because it would just be the same. Like, how do you want someone to beat this team?
It was a very unfair trade. I don't think it made sense. Because they can veto Chris Paul going to the Lakers in 2009. They could stop that trade because they knew what they were doing.
This one was free agency signing. So
it doesn't fucking matter. if David Stern was alive in his grave, I know he was rolling when that went through. I know he was rolling. Because if David Stern was alive, he would find some clause in the books to say.
But at the time, it did make sense for KD, to be honest. And the fact that the Warriors, they were willing to sacrifice, like, a bit of themselves and a bit of their identity to
Because it's Kevin Durant.
accommodate KD. Yeah, that's it. Now.
It's Kevin Durant. It's not a sacrifice. It's Kevin Durant. Nah, man, it's
Opportunity
KD.
presents itself. I don't blame the Warriors for doing it.
But Warriors ball to me is just because I know these individual players on their own. It just I can't argue for them. So when you're man, Steph Curry is something else, man. I can't even lie. Low key, he should be in the GOAT conversation. But like I just don't think he's better at basketball than these other guys.
Okay. We'll leave that there. It's 8:30 now, so I think a few more people are tuning in. The main reason why I'm here is because of it's the final day, and as you can see on the screen, in the West at least, this is going to mean a lot for a few different teams. I've already said I hope is to see that Lakers Warriors matchup. That's the main thing. As a Grizzlies fan, I don't really care what happens. Whatever they give us, we will manage. If we meet OKC, if we meet Houston, I'm not confident. Let's just get to the playoffs. Get ready for next season. And with what are you thinking?
I still think we should sleep on the Clippers. I think we should sleep on the Clippers because Kawhi is balling. Harden is balling.
Not even Kawhi. Powell.
Big
and they have
Powell is balling.
And they have this Serbian guy on the bench, Bogdanovic. That can just come in and throw like 20 points off the bench.
Look,
and
like
Zubac. Oh my god.
Bro,
nah.
I think I was listening to this a couple days ago, but like there's some specific things that NBA players have that is just interesting to me. And Zubac is that floater. That guy has the cleanest floater I've ever seen in my life. Him and Hartenstein, like it's butter, it's bread, like it's cash all day. That Clippers team is stacked. Like on paper,
look at the combo. Look at the combo, Harden and Zubac. Like
Harden and Zubac, like Zubac was dropping 20 and 20
that's every point guard's dream, man. Having a big man like that.
But I still think you can't sleep on the club. I know they can't beat the Nuggets. But like
they'll beat everybody.
If they beat the Nuggets, who else is
that's the team I'm worried about the most from the West, to be honest.
The Nuggets.
Like I was so wishing that Warriors could like gain enough ground on Grizzlies and Timberwolves before this game, but they just had to mess it up against Spurs. Because if they had that one game advantage, then I won't even be bothered about this Clippers game, because I know Clippers will bring it all day. And they have this guy again. This guy that was a dunk champion, or competent in dunk contest, Jones.
Derrick Jones Jr.
Like the roster is stacked. They have Batum.
Low key.
Like the roster is stacked, and they are all LD. They're all LD. Like it's crazy.
Ty Lue, that's a coach. That's a real coach. Plan. So, implications today: Nuggets can be anywhere from 4th to 6th. They can't go down 7th. We're looking at teams that might actually want to lose. Is there any team that I think would actually want to get out of the position? Like Clippers, Nuggets. I think Clippers are confident if they meet the Nuggets, they can go. Like they're not trying to dodge that smoke at all.
Look at the Warriors.
Clippers are confident to beat everyone
because they know game to 7
against Lakers.
They're going against the Dodgers. Like them too, they know. The Warriors fans have seen that matchup every year of their lives. They know. So if they drop,
it's unavoidable at this point. That matchup is unavoidable.
Well, you think that's
because that those guys are old. They are old, so they need that 1 week extra. Like imagine you risking going into the play-in, then you lose that game and you have to play 8 and 9 or 9 and 10, right?
No,
yeah. 7 and 8 matchup, you have to play 9 and 10.
That's
like
2 games before you get into the season.
2 games before you get into the actual playoffs. So no one wants that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Curry, everybody is injured right now. Like they're just managing one injury or the other. Curry, Butler, even LeBron. That's where I'm worried for the Lakers, to be honest. And I don't mind that matchup because I know LeBron might not last. It might not last throughout that first round of series. To be honest,
you're worried about the king. The king is not worried about the king, so don't be worried about him. We're worried about him, man. Because that
But
guy
you know, the
showed
last
up.
time he had that groin injury, he was out for like 2 weeks, right, or a week.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't think the injury was real. Honestly, I
Yeah.
don't think the injury was real.
You think
He
it
does
was
it every
his
year.
time off.
He does it every year. There's always one random injury. Maybe it's his ear or his nostril. He'll be out for 2 weeks so he can rest for the playoffs. He's done it every
I
year.
mean, guys, even if LeBron decides to take 2 games off, remember this guy that's on the Lakers now. This guy that's on the Lakers. We're not talking about the trade. We're not going to talk about it. I decided nobody's going to talk about it because we all know Nico Harrison needs to be tested somewhere. We're not going to talk about the trade.
No, there's something he did that they didn't want to tell us. The guy probably
Well,
touched his children or something. Like there was something. They have some secret on him. They have some secret on him that he couldn't let out.
Luka alone leading the team against Warriors. I don't think he can do it alone because Warriors aren't that stacked. But LeBron can just chill. It doesn't come into. I think I saw it today. Someone was talking about if AD was still on the Lakers, Warriors would be in playing. Sorry, Lakers would be in the playing right now. Probably struggling to get in.
Probably. That's what I'm saying. Everything is matchup. Everything is matchup.
So,
Because what do you think Anthony Davis will bring this team down? It doesn't. It's not something that you think about. But like matchup wise,
Yeah.
it sounds.
I think it's just down to the energy Luka brought, like that freshness to the squad. I don't think it's down to any individual impacts that Luka brought because AD was balling, though. AD was balling on that team.
But do you think he would have been fit all through? I mean, he even got injured for the Mavs. Do you think he would have made it all the way to?
Well,
Again?
you saw the sample
And then
size
if he goes down, then LeBron now has to step up a different level.
Yeah,
which just
I get you.
ruins the whole vibe for them going to play.
But like with AD gone, we're seeing these other guys show what they actually keep. Look at Jared Vanderbilt. I think that guy plays like a crackhead. Vando. That guy plays like a crack. I've never seen a hustle like that a day in my life. He plays like he's literally on crack. And that's just what they need. They just need guys to hustle. Because even Braun doesn't play defense. Braun doesn't foul. Like nothing. So they need that aggression on both sides of the ball. And that's what Vando is doing for them. So with AD gone, we can see that. My problem is I don't have faith in Jackson Hayes for anything. Not to score, not to rebound, not to pass, nothing. Just 7 feet of ass. Like I don't have faith in him at all.
Let's see how far those guys make the playoff. I mean, the Warriors have Kevon and I think Draymond. Those are the center options.
And that's that boy blows my mind. That boy blows my mind, bro. That boy blows my mind because
who is that?
He's making
Quinton
Post. He might not get too many minutes if Warriors make the playoffs.
He might not get minutes low key.
Yeah, that inexperience is so obvious. Like
he might not get minutes,
and he gets frustrated with it. Like he wears his emotions on his sleeves. Like he gets too emotional around like both positive things and negative things that happen to him on the court. You see when he makes a mistake, he's so mad at himself. Like then you see the guys like trying to talk to him. Sometimes they overdo it. Like it comes from this. I don't know how to put it. Like you're trying to correct him, but you're making him look like a baby on the court. Sometimes. I don't feel he might not get enough minutes in the playoffs, to be honest.
We'll just run through the games today. I'll get predictions for everybody on what you think the scores will be. Yeah? Grizzlies Mavs. So that's a potential playing game. These two are playing last game of the season. Both teams I don't know if Mavs really want to win because it doesn't affect anything. 9-10, they're going to be in the playing. Grizzlies are fighting to at least be 7. They can't get out playing, but just for position at this point. Who have you got?
I mean, I have the Grizzlies being the Mavs.
I'll say Grizzlies because Mavs will probably rest a couple of players. They'll rest AD and
They'll rest AD for
I can
for the plane because, as you said, like they are in the plane, they are not moving anywhere. Still that same spot, so they'll rather
win or lose, they're good, right?
Yeah, so
I can confirm to you, Dallas have AD listed out. Klay Thompson out, PJ Washington out, Derek Lively. We've known those guys have been out for a while. The Grizzlies have Jaren Jackson out.
He was
Desmond Bain out. John Morant out. Scottie Pippen Jr. out. Ante Aldama out. Zach Edey out. Jalen Wells, he's out for the season. Luke Kennard out.
I think they're okay with the matchup. Like they want to
So,
play
yes.
Mavs. Yeah, they're not looking to push beyond that. They're okay.
I think they'd much rather keep their guys fit to go into the play now rather than something happen because they've had a horrible
It's
season.
not like
in terms
Janet
of
Jackson was changing anything. Yes. To anybody that watches the clip, I'm a hater. It's not like Janet Jackson was changing anything. 6'11"
Jaren.
can't catch rebounds. 6'11"
Jaren.
can't catch rebounds.
We'll get back to
6'11"
that.
can't catch rebounds.
But that's an
That's
all
one being
NBA.
his peer, his colleague that is 6'4", 6'5".
That's an all NBA forward for this season. That's an all NBA forward this season that we're talking about.
Jackson.
Like I said
Jaren
before,
Jackson.
we'll call Igwe to organize the award for him for the first half of the season. After that, that's all we can do. But
So that
wait.
one we see.
wait. Jaren Jackson Jr. or Sabonis?
Sabonis for me.
Sabonis, man.
Thank you.
Sabonis is underrated. It's underappreciated, rather.
Thank you. So how is Jaren Jackson going to be
lot.
all NBA?
Because he was incredible this season.
The only reason he's going to be all NBA is because they're going to snub Sabonis again.
Sabonis
Which
needs
is
a good
what
player.
did he do? What did his team do? What have they done?
Sabonis
Well,
is
nothing, but
It's not his
He
fault. It's not
averages like-
Sabonis' fault.
like 20 or 30 double-doubles in a season, right? If
I
I'm
think he's
wrong.
leading league in rebounds as well.
Like double-doubles in a season, up to 20 or more. And it's crazy, and no one talks about it.
because they don't.
That game's live right
again,
now.
the team Loki sucks. So
Warriors game is about to come on. You can see it's being
It's
prepped.
about to start.
Who is missing for both teams? Let's check. Clippers have everyone
Clippers
active
are
apart from Mr. Fourth Quarter, Nicholas Batum. But everyone else is active apart from Batum. Warriors have everyone active, so I think this is going to be a serious game. This one, that's the main reason why I like today, isn't it? Who do you guys have? I feel like I know what Shana is going to say.
I think
Like, it's that a question. Warriors.
but that's just my brain.
I'll be hiding behind the couch.
My brain is saying Warriors, but my heart is with the Clippers. Also, every day I'm hoping on the Warriors' downfall. So
I haven't watched the Clippers game in so long, so I'm happy to see this.
I've been watching them, bro. I've been watching them because I like.
But what do you think it
everybody
would take for the Warriors to win this game?
What's it going to take?
Steph Curry.
I mean, all their games.
No,
Steph.
I think that's it.
But look,
I
Jimmy-
think it's more from Pods and Jimmy.
Jimmy
Like,
has been incredible since he joined you guys. He's been so
some
good.
of those gra guys that'll be forcing things.
No,
Like if Pods can get like 20 plus points, Jimmy will always get his maybe average of 15, 20 something, and
Steph
Steph is
doesn't want to
Steph,
score 20.
honestly. Pods has been great recently, to be honest.
yeah,
He has been shooting like crazy, especially from the 3-point line. But yeah, he's inconsistent. He can have like 2 good games and 1 average or very low scoring game. So if he steps it up tonight, man, they will need it.
the bench. You don't know if it's Kuminga going to show. You know, Buddy Hield is actually going to show up eventually. You don't know if Sports. You don't know Moses Moody can decide that he wants to call out today. So Warriors have options. If nobody is hitting it, it's tough. Then you have to fall to Steph. But with Jimmy and Steph, I already thought that was something that takes away a bit of the weight off Steph already. So let's see how they go into the playoffs. This game particularly, I want to see the game plan. Clippers are incredible. The reason they are so good this season is defense. We know they are big names, but they're the best defensive team in the league by far. And that's Ty Lue's main thing. So I want to
And
see
Don is going to be on Steph all game.
We've seen a few games. Steph has been held to 2-3 points this season.
But they will not bring it up. Oh. They want to tell me that that's their goods. Not my own goods.
Like Grizzlies held him to 2 points that game. I remember. We held him to 2 points. Shadows, what do you think was done by the teams those games?
And you don't lie. We all watched that game.
Or do you think it's just Steph wasn't hitting shots?
No. They were on him like white on rice, to be honest.
Yes.
Like he's used to that, but you understand, like most times you see him like relying on his teammates, making good passes, screening for them and all that. But sometimes I think mentally he gets it wrong too. You see him making some silly turnovers. I think when he gets frustrated, he's taking some wild shots, when he's double marked and his teammates are not stepping up. So yeah. But the thing with Steph is that you will never see that happen 2 games consecutively.
Mm.
It happens one game, the next game is scoring 40 or 30 something.
All right. There's something that you said
So-
that I have to just jump in. There's no wild shot with
With
Steph Curry.
Steph.
There's no wild shot.
He's got the
It
ultimate
just
green light.
it was just not happening for him. That there's no wild shot because we all
Yeah.
watched the Olympics. After that, I fully concluded that there's no such thing as a bad shot for that guy.
Hey.
He was not shooting any bad shots. They were just not going in. Or maybe the rim was not regulation. But like they locked him up. They locked him up.
And he needs to command more respect from the refs, to be honest. Like
Rookie
a lot of
has-
fouls and everything. Steph doesn't get any call.
His whistle
It's
has been
crazy.
bad for years now. His
Yeah.
whistle has been bad for years. So it's not. He has played through it. To be a small boy.
Okay, Nuggets Rockets. That's a big game on this last day. Nuggets pretty much have their main team because, of course, they need to get some chemistry with the new coach with the last game of the season. And Rockets are playing their main guys as well. Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, Van Vliet, Amen, Sengun all starting. We spoke a bit about the Rockets before. I mean, what? How far can the Rockets go this season?
The Rockets can go as far as they want to.
No,
Final?
you're not
I'm
going
being-
beyond the
They
first
can
round.
go as far as they want to. I'm so serious because the artillery is there. The problem is they don't have that dog in there. See
Who?
Jabari Smith
Rockets?
Jr. Jabari
Yeah,
Smith Jr.
pretenders.
is not somebody I can rely on.
But
and again,
and if you're talking about dog, you've got Dylan Brooks and Amen on the same
they
team.
got Dylan Brooks and Amen for that dog in there. But like
Yeah.
as far as because I watched most of the Rockets games and it's just like even Jalen Green. Like Jalen Green is a hooper, but he doesn't have that dog in him. I don't think he has that dog in him. Because he's not as consistent as I would like him to be. You are the front runner of this team. In as much as you have Şengün, Van Vliet, we need 20 from you at least every day.
Yeah.
Every single day from Jalen Green. Like you are not a bottom of the barrel player. You are not like bro, he's playing, he thinks he's Andrew Nemhard, bro. Like the shoulder, the shit that Andrew Nemhard is shouldering is not as much as what he's shouldering. And Jalen Green just has to lock in, bro. Jalen Green, lock in. Şengün is always locked in, so that's no problem. I'm a big fan of the Rockets, so I think they can go. But maybe after the first round, if they don't go out in the first round, I go in the second round. But I want to have faith for them in the first round. So at
Okay.
least they're in the first round.
Um,
They're in the
Chris
first round.
Dunn is on Steph to start the game. He's been really good defensively this year.
Wow. 2 threes already.
Chris
Come
Dunn
on
is who
now.
they think Lou Dort is. They want to deceive me and tell me that Lou Dort is a great defender. You can lie to the masses.
Okay, so we'll touch on our words soon. Jazz T Wolves. So Timberwolves again need to win, and they are lucky as hell because they get to play the Utah Jazz. I don't know how they will. Well, it's what it is. Everyone else got a difficult matchup, but the T Wolves have the Jazz, who I don't think really care. They are out to capture the flag. What do you think for that one? I think that's pretty basic. We can all see Timberwolves here, or we expect it.
Yeah. Wolves are
and the
winning
Jazz-
that all day.
Lakers Blazers. I think I heard Bronny might be getting 40 minutes today, and he actually started today. Lakers starting lineup
Yes,
is Bronny
bro.
James, Shake Milton,
Yes, man.
Alex Len, Markieff Morris, Dalton Connect, and they are down 7. Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alex Lamb, man.
At who's caught? Is it Lakers or Blazers?
I think it's Blazers.
I think it's a Portland. Yeah,
Yeah.
Blazers.
I think Blazers might take that.
Blazers gonna take that one.
Yeah. Lakers don't care.
Are they?
Suns Kings.
Lucky, because that what's that guy's name? Like that is a baller.
Oh, the
That guy is a
Bucks
baller.
play.
That boy is a baller.
Portland. We'll see what they do. I also talk about.
Oh, and Matisse Thybulle is back. So yeah.
Who?
Thybulle. For
Oh.
the Trailblazers. Yeah,
Um,
I've always liked him. He's built.
OKC face Pelicans. The Pacers and Cavs are going to OT right now. I don't know who would want to do this before the playoffs, but sure.
On the Cavs.
Oh, my bad. Cavs had Emoni Bates 38 minutes today. So clearly it's a It's a G League off that's going on right there. Yeah, Pacers having a bunch of generated players as well going up against each other.
Generated. All those guys that when you play your second year, you're my player. That just can't.
Yeah, you're just bald, no face, just 2K generated players. So I said Simi. So that's what's the same for Warriors this first half. I took my eyes off the bit, but I'm still
Well, I
noticed something immediately was that I think Clippers are trying to use Zubac.
Yeah,
Immediately they're trying to use
and
that
they are
side.
double teaming Zubac, so they are using him to like serve as a distraction to get the ball out to Arden to shoot the three.
Yeah,
And they've been knocking down some good threes. But I think Warriors are going into the paint. They are going aggressive into the paint. Man, this is gonna be tough. Clippers are making it so
Arden
difficult
one-on-one.
for Steph.
Wow. Do you think Pods? Well, I was about to ask this question. I don't think anyone can guard James Harden, but do you think Pods can actually try?
Gadu Arden.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can.
I think Pods can still be naive, to some of those tricks.
Are we talking about Brandon Podjaminski?
Yeah.
So, like, he's a good defender, but
I'm not
good.
just that experience.
Good.
Just that experience, Arden is a very tricky player, just like Kyrie and the rest of the guards that get all those fouls in the paint. So we'll see. I think Pod's that kind of guy that can foul a 3-point shooter, to be honest.
Yeah, I
He's
see.
definitely that guy.
Definitely that guy. That's a lot of Warriors team because they're still kind of young. They're still young.
Yeah.
I thought
Moody, Kuminga,
Yeah.
many of those guys are still like that.
Well, game started there. Okay, we'll touch on the thing that I was going to talk about. Capture the flag. We're not going to have time to talk about tanking teams for the rest of this stream, but out of all the bomb-ass teams that we've had this season, which ones do you see as the best destination for? And then we'll get everyone's thoughts on what you think the guy from Juice can do. Do you see him as all-star potential top 15 player coming, or you just see him as like, okay, that's a good player on the team. I was going to come to the league.
To be honest, I've not seen much of that guy. Maybe probably because I don't follow the NCAA.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has been all over the news, but not as much as when they hyped Wemby up. Like Wemby was everywhere, and Wemby came and proved himself. And even before Wemby came, you could see everything. So I would say it might not be the same trajectory as like someone like when Wemby came and Luka. Those guys were like star names already in Europe before they came into the league. So I think just give him a couple of years. He's not somebody that will come in and make an instant impact, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. He might just come in and, maybe average 15 or 18 points, first season.
That's not an impact.
Yeah, because you average those scores doesn't mean like your team is in the playoffs or your team is playing. You understand? Because it might be going to he'll be definitely going to one of the Utah or which team?
I think if he goes Utah, he needs to average more than 15.
Okay. Can I talk as somebody that has watched him play?
Yeah.
Alex Len just shot a 3. I'm so serious. They need to shoot that guy.
No one cares. The Lakers do not care. The Lakers don't care.
Cooper Flag is a beast. I think
Really?
I don't think he's real. Like he's one of those made in the lab basketball players. I don't care where he's one of those in the lab. Like I'm so serious. It's not normal. It's not normal.
Is it better than Wemby when Wemby was coming into the league?
No chance. Wemby. Wait. Oh,
I would say. No, he's not better than Wemby. No, sorry.
Why are we pausing and thinking about that?
No, because I had to visualize the games in my head. What I've seen. And what I've seen Wemby do is not real. So
yeah,
I think Cooper Flag is a really good player. Because I don't know, that guy's good. He has NBA mentality. Like
talking about Cooper Flag and Wemby.
No, we're not comparing.
Just first 3 of the game.
If Cooper Flag would be a moving force in the NBA, and I think he 100% would, because as far as preparing yourself for NBA basketball, because college basketball and NBA basketball is 100% different. right? And he's played NBA caliber basketball at the college level. Same shit that Zion was doing. The problem is just they couldn't win. Um, I think Cooper Flag will make an impact. There's no way he's not going to make an impact. He's too big. He's not like Jared Jackson Jr. He's too big to not make an impact. That's my thing.
We're going to drop this giant hit eventually.
Who is we?
We're going to drop it. Simi, what do you think?
Yeah, about what?
What are your hopes for Cooper Flag next season?
Huh?
Your hopes for Cooper Flag next season. What do you
Well,
think?
for me, I don't. I think he's going to be a good player, but I still don't get the hype around him at all. Though I've not watched so much of his game. I think I've just seen clips. I've seen
Yeah.
clips, but I'm still not very convinced.
Moody just picked James Harden off half court. Moses Moody.
His pockets, man.
Okay. Warriors did not come to play. Warriors did not come to
Stop
play.
that. Wow. I can't believe if I get that up. But you know what? I'm just grateful that this game is not at what's that their new stadium again? Their new court.
Is it the
Honest,
dome?
so I'm so grateful the game is not there because it would have been so crazy.
They've got their wall now. I think Warriors have one of the best arenas in the whole of NBA. It's one of the few that you watch and you'll be like,
Yeah,
fans are actually
that
involved.
place is crazy.
Okay. Next thing we have to talk about. We spoke a bit time with the NBA awards. Okay. We've all gone our MVP takes. I think we all agreed at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, SJ is winning MVP. Not everybody thinks he's good. Not everybody would have voted for him, but we know SJ is winning.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Defensive player of the year.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll let you go first because you had a very good take on this.
That is a very tricky one.
You had a
What's
very
tricky
good.
about
You had a very good.
That's
You
a
had a
very
very
tricky
good take on
one.
it.
Defensive player of the year now. It's tricky.
Draymond Green is favorite right now.
It's tricky.
Senez, we will get you to jump in and get
No,
it.
no.
Watch every game. But
No.
I mean, what do you think about Draymond being favorite?
again? I'm not saying Draymond is a bad defensive player. Draymond is a great defensive player.
Incredible
Yes,
defense.
defense the whole season. Yes, but like there was no thought of him being the defensive player of the year until he said I should be in the conversation. He just
That's
opened.
the point.
Yeah,
That's the
PR.
He
point.
just opened his mouth one day and they were like, you know what? And the odds for him to win it just tremendously went up. It was so unreal. So Draymond is definitely not the defensive player of the year. If they give it to him,
I think it's because of
Rumble.
injuries to.
Of course,
Is it
when
recessive
the-
bias?
think
Wemby
because
was
of
going to win
injuries
it,
too.
hands down. And Wemby was going to win it
Wemby
before
is
the
the
injury,
defensive player of the
definitely.
year.
Yeah. What of
But just due to the criteria of number of
Daniels?
Okay.
What of
spoke about
Jason
this.
Daniels?
Okay.
we spoke
I'll
about
say,
Dyson.
yeah.
So front runners right now are Draymond, Evan Mobley, Dyson Daniels, and Lou Dort.
I would rather give it to a Daniel or Mobley than give it to Draymond. For me.
Okay. So
How many
I'll give it to
DPOYs have
either
been
of
on
those two.
average team?
I'll give it to Draymond.
on the average team,
How many defensive player of the year?
what is the average team in question?
Well, let's say Hawks.
The Hawks average.
Hawks,
It's
Bulls.
defensive player
Then
of the
they playing now.
That's
I
still
think
even below average.
That's still. I think
Yeah,
Dikembe won.
that's even below average.
I think he might have. But top of my head, I can't remember. Gobert maybe 4/5 seed minimum when he was out there winning Marcus Smart. So you can see that they like going for guys that are leading it. Like if your team is probably the best defensive team, they probably just give it the best defensive player most times. And that means Lou Dort might have a chance.
But then again,
I need to understand. So I'm asking Senez now why this Draymond thing. Apart from also, we're just talking because we just heard it one day that this guy went on the podcast and said I should be DPOY, and then next thing I say Draymond for DPOY. This season, has he clearly been?
No.
So wait. What I would say is
Yeah,
that
no.
this season, Draymond has had his moments. Like first, he has been like the I would say like game winner on the defensive end for a
Mm,
couple of games. You understand?
so
Like
where do
that
you
last
put Jimmy
minute
Butler?
stop. Wait now, hold on. Like that last minute stop, block, and everything. But the stats are not helping him. And I feel majority of his defensive plays, started showing after the Butler trade. And
Yeah,
considering Draymond the size and he still
Mm-hmm.
plays that center so well.
yeah,
You know
so
how many
well.
games I've seen teams go like 2-on-1, like 2v1, maybe a fast break,
Yeah,
2v1, and Draymond will stop
he's
that
let's not.
basket. He
Yeah,
has done
he's
it like 3 or 4 times that I've seen this season.
yeah,
So that I'm saying, like Draymond always has his moments, like in games, he always has that moments that will decide the game, defensively. So it's not be a bad idea for him to win, but I think maybe Mobley might, be more suited for the award, considering like how the Cavs have been defensively
yes,
and the record and
yes,
everything.
yeah.
But yeah, but if Draymond wins it, I will not be shocked because he had good PR,
Yeah,
But
very
yeah,
good
but
PR.
quick question, please. Why is
Yeah,
he always that a defensive player of the year is supposed to be an individual award? Why does
Yeah.
the team performance really matter?
because
Why
if you
does the
tell
team
me,
performance
okay,
matter?
um, like I don't know, I'm trying to relate it to soccer terms, but maybe that might not be even be
I
correct.
think
If I have the
maybe
stats to back it up individually,
what you're saying, Dyson Daniel Steals. Is that what you want
So
to bring
what?
up?
if I have the
I
stats to back it up individually, why can't I win it?
But that's what's affecting Joker. Joker is obviously the best player this season, but his stats are not moving a needle for Nuggets per se. As
Mm-hmm.
they should be like title contenders. They should be like top three. I
Yes,
think currently they are still fifth, right? They are fifth,
yeah, but
but easily they
they
should
could
have been
finish
like top
anywhere
three
between
or top two.
yeah, yeah. They
Yeah.
could finish 4 to
So you
6.
understand? So compared to SGA, like bro, this guy is dropping like steady 30,
50,
40,
30, 40.
every night, and it's showing in the team. Like the impact is showing in the team. The rest of the team can't score shit, but SGA is carrying the load. But Joker is carrying the load, and the team is losing. You get so it's downplays his effort. Like it shows like as if there isn't much of an impact in the stats that is delivering. So yeah, so that's
You
what I
mean
would
for
say.
Jokic?
Yeah, yeah,
If it is about Jokic's impact to the team, I think that is questionable because it is clear as day that Jokic at the moment is currently carrying Denver Nuggets.
no, but
It's clear.
like
So if
that's
you are
not.
talking about impact, his impact is more visible compared to SG, where you have a lot of
I don't think
squad
so.
players
I
who
don't
are
But,
know.
but what he's
also
saying is,
hand in hand helping SG.
Good three
but
from Body
what
Hill.
he's saying is, how does that translate to them winning games? Right?
Yes.
It's obvious
yeah,
that he's doing these things, but it is also clear that these things are not helping them to win. Everything that SG has done has helped them to win, like without an argument, without a doubt. Every single defense, every single foul, free throw, every single thing played a role in them winning that game or winning that many games. Jokic will drop 30. He dropped,
yeah,
what did he drop the other day? He's almost 40 something or
and they'll
50.
6,
still lose
10,
by
and
double
10.
digits.
And they
6,
lost.
10.
He's in his Devin Booker era right now. You
Honestly,
know, it's just unfortunate. That's what I'm saying. That like, yes, Jokic is having a positive impact on the team by far, but it is not helping them to win like Kevin Durant. But we'll get to that Kevin Durant talk later.
Let's just put a pin on it. We're going to that Kevin Durant talk. Don't
Get
worry.
there.
We'll have
So
that talk.
yeah, I still also
Um,
think DPOI is a team.
yeah,
Is your team record influences that
yeah,
because again, there's so many defensive clues that do not show up on the stat board.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that is 100% a team effort. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at SG. SG is a terrible one-on-one defender, but as a help defender, I've never seen anything like that. Do you know what I'm saying? SG
He's
is a
not a
really.
terrible one-on-one defender. He's not a terrible
I'm not
one-on-one.
saying he's terrible, but like he's not.
He's good.
There's not. There's
He's
not
a
the
good
right thing about
defender.
him. Yeah, he's
He's
okay.
not Tony
Yeah,
Allen.
you're
No, I
good.
don't think he's okay.
Now,
I think he's really good. I think, but you're right. The OKC defense
yeah.
definitely helps him.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
The defense is incredible.
And look
It's
at
incredible.
even in sports in general, right? With playing sports, that my coach would tell us that you box out and somebody else will catch the rebound. Do you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
stuff cannot be
It's
overlooked.
not. It's not
It's
trans. Yeah,
little
you don't.
little things that
Yeah.
go into helping the overall outcome of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't catch that rebound did not mean I did not deserve credit for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like look at how much big men impact the game by just
Yeah.
talking is there behind. You know what I'm saying? So It's
Yeah.
not strictly one on one. Because if it was one on one, I already know my
From
MVP.
Butler.
If it was one on one, I already know my DPOI. If it was one on one, you get what I'm saying. All these things would have been decided a long time ago.
Yeah.
So, and again, Dyson Daniels cannot win the DPOI strictly because
Nah, he can't win it. He can't win it.
he can't win it. Strictly because I get the steals are cute, the whole, but they're not giving that award to
Very
God.
active.
They're not giving that award to God.
I saw your reaction, Senez. I was watching the same thing. I think two things I've noticed from this Warriors game so far. Warriors are doing an incredible job. What you're talking about, Wishe, every time Zubac is up there to get a on offensive rebound, they've got like 4 or 5 guys boxing him out because they know, okay, we need something to get this guy away. And Clippers, on the other hand, I'm just like, wow, Bogdanovic just came in, and I was thinking, the weapons these guys have it's a joke. It's a
Curry
joke.
already has 2 fouls, I think.
Yeah,
That's resting.
it's a joke because you've got Kawhi, you've got Harden, people together. Yeah, we'll touch on that. So that game's going on. It's looking like it's going to be a good game. So thank God for that one. What was the next one? We hit DPI. So let's get one name. Who's your DPI? I'm going with. I'd give Evan Mobley. I'd give Mobley.
Only because of recency bias, but I agree. But my guy is Wemby. I'm sorry, my guy is
Wemby
Wemby.
can't win it anymore.
Wemby
Like,
can't win it.
Should I tell you why it's Wemby? Because again, there's some things that do not show up on the stat board. And guess the one thing I think about every day is how they are driving to that paint. If he gets there, bro, it's not even just they change direction, like their back is facing the rim, meaning they've changed their whole game. No, you can't know.
But it's just down to the criteria, like number of games he has to play in a season. So and that has to be factored in.
Oh, he didn't play enough games.
He's not going to get enough, so he can't win it.
Oh, Evan Mobley it is. But my heart is with Wemby, bro, because look at that shit. They would literally turn around and change their mind. Again, it's one-on-one. Which coach is not going to tell you to take that one-on-one? Everybody's telling you to take that one-on-one, but you know. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is for me, man. Like they know. All the players know. And that's what's important to me, man. It's not about
so there's one name.
It's Mobley.
Raymond.
Mobley.
Me.
Yeah, Mobley or Daniels, either of those two.
Daniels ain't winning.
Erase Daniels from your
another highly controversial. I feel like when it comes down to it, this conversation is always hard with most improved player because it's always the same thing every year. Front runner right now is Kate Cunningham,
which doesn't make any sense.
Cunningham was the first overall pick for most improved player.
Most improved player. This guy has been good for the past how many seasons? When he's coming to the league, like bro, what do you mean by most improved?
In high school, they're still singing songs about him.
I would have given it to that
songs about his high school career. Like how was he?
What? We've literally known about Cunningham.
It has been good since he got into the league.
We knew this was going to happen, and he's going to win most improved player. Ja Morant won most improved player. I think LaMelo didn't win it.
No.
Markkinen won. That's the only guy that deserves to win the past 5 years. They gave it to Tyrese Maxey the year before that. Tyrese Maxey. That
one I can't. Maxey was like 23rd pick, wasn't he?
That award is not real. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. He was hoping right out the gates.
But is it about the picks?
I think it's more like a next rated award. Like who is the next star that we're
call it that? Then that's what they should call it.
Yeah.
Most improved means okay. Look at Austin Reeves. That is a most improved player.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is an improved because I saw the beginning I saw it. What that guy is doing now is not normal. That is an improved player, not Tyrese Maxey, not like what are we talking about? It's not I don't like that.
So would you say when BI won it, that's an example of a most improved player? Because we knew Brandon Ingram was good, but then he had
that he went because that Lakers team was ass.
So then he went to New Orleans and then made a name for himself.
Yes. Yeah, and mind you, I love Brandon Ingram. That guy reminds me of Kevin Durant. He just doesn't care. That is one guy that if he cares, this would be a different conversation entirely. But like Brandon Ingram was a most improved player.
Yeah.
Because again, that Lakers team, they sucked. It was him, Julius Randle. Who did they have again? Josh Hart.
Zubac.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they were all just there lollygagging. Like, and
Jordan
the guy just
Clarkson.
nah. He was.
Apart from Cade, who else is up there? Would you guys actually put Austin Reeves as one of the
definitely yes.
To be honest.
And mind you, and you know what's so
Definitely
funny?
yes.
It was the year that what's this guy's name? The year that Brandon Ingram won Most Improved Player. Guess who else was in the conversation for Most Improved? Luka Doncic.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's
Come
let
on.
you know that the award doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
The award
Since 2010, I'm just going to go through some of the names so we have some reference on if this Cade pick. I mean, I already know the Cade pick doesn't make sense, but Paul George won it. That one was deserved because he had, I think he averaged like 6 points his rookie year, and then if you have that, but Paul George, Goran Dragic, Jimmy Butler, CJ McCollum, Giannis Antetokounmpo, which surprisingly was actually a deserved one. That was a deserved one.
Agreed.
Yeah, that was a deserved one.
Paul George was deserved. Dragic was deserved.
Yeah, it was.
Victor Oladipo, yes.
Deserved.
Yes. Siakam, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle.
I don't know about Julius Randle.
Yeah, he was good that time.
I didn't look.
I don't we don't really Randle on this. If you really,
I'm not a Julius Randle fan.
Quentin Post is getting minutes. I think because Ben Simmons is playing, so they're like, okay, he doesn't have to guard someone. That's fine. Jamorant won it. I don't know why. Laurie Markkinen and then Tyrese Maxey. So other than
Wait, you don't support Jamorant winning the Most Improved Player?
He won it.
He shouldn't have won it. He won Rookie of the Year. He was Rookie of the Year. Remember? He was Rookie of the Year.
Like, what are they in the same draft class with Zion and them? And he came out number one. And that's the person that is the most improved. No.
I'm not hearing that. Dyson Daniels is actually in the list for most improved players. And Trey Murphy has been good.
Oh my God.
Trey Murphy has been good. But I think he hasn't played enough games this season.
Trey Murphy should 100% be in that conversation. Is that rule about enough games? But Trey Murphy 100 after AR, put Trey Murphy for me. Yes. After AR, put Trey Murphy for me. Because that boy is hooping. And it's ethical hoops, by the way. It's that hoops that people like to claim that they like. Yeah. It's ethical as fuck. So
I feel like Dyson Daniels deserves something. Just for this.
Hello. He's not getting anything. If we all got
this wasn't expected. This is did you come into this season thinking we'd be speaking about Dyson Daniels? I
agree. And
Jimmy,
you know what?
And one. Where is that cooking? Go on.
Dyson Daniels does not deserve anything. We can be happy. No, let's be real. Let's be happy. We are happy for him. But what are we going to give him? What are we going to give him?
Wait. You want to give him most improved?
We're not giving him most improved.
No.
You can't give him most improved.
You can't give him most improved. There's nothing he's getting. He's just, thanks for coming. We appreciate you.
Oh
Try
my gosh.
Next year.
Jalen Williams is on the list.
But he can make the defensive team.
He would definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Jalen Johnson has been good.
All defensive team.
Jalen Johnson, second part of the season, after I was like, I didn't hear much, but beginning he was really well.
Right.
And Hawks are average, so I wasn't really tuning in. Warriors really aren't guarding Ben Simmons, but I don't.
Let's go!
Wow! They are wow! Yeah, Warriors defense is scaring me. If they can take this intensity into every game in the playoffs, then wow!
That's into one run. Damn.
Wow. Okay,
I always like when Warriors have a good first quarter. Like it sets the tone for the rest of the game. Most games where they've come up short, like they're always trying to catch up. Like they have a very bad first quarter, then they catch up in like second or third, then fourth. The other team wakes up and it becomes a clutch game.
This moment when that game ends, that in the third quarter you see their true colors. But okay.
Just a few names I've picked today. So Jalen Williams on OKC,
Which
Franz
Jalen
Wagner as well.
Or what? Most improved?
That
Yeah.
light skin.
Williams?
No,
Is it J Dub or
Wagner.
the?
Wagner. I think I can make a case for Wagner. But
Wait.
Wagner has been
This is more
consistent
last
for like
season.
2
That's more
seasons.
last. Yeah.
Though.
Tyler Hero again, surprisingly, but we've always known Tyler Hero.
I'm sorry, I have to drag us back a little bit. Which Jalen Williams are we talking about? J Dub or the big man?
J-Dub, not big.
J Dub
Yeah,
or Wagner?
J-Dub.
J Dub or Wagner? Wait, is it for most improved or for what?
Most improved.
No, J Dub has
Really
already.
good.
J Dub has already. So I'm taking Wagner.
This is second year now, right?
Someone with him gassing up Ivica Zubac.
I won't mind.
No, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. With Zubac for
Okay,
you can still award them for elevating their performance. We can know someone is good. But
this is not a daycare. This is not a daycare where everybody gets a star, bro. Like you were supposed to be good. This is a job.
Zubac.
This is employment. Zubac has always been him. At least in this paper tenure.
Did you expect 20 and 20? Did you expect 40 and 20, 20 and 20, 20 and 20?
I did not expect 20 and 20, but I expected 20 and 10.
Did you go into this season thinking Zubac should be All NBA 13 potentially?
No, but I was 20 and 10 is what I wanted from him, and he delivered.
You didn't expect 20 and 10 from Zubac.
Zubac was damn near doing that last year.
He was kind of.
Exactly. This is not anything new, and again, this is not daycare. We're not here to babysit these niggas, bro. Play ball. Play the ball well.
Last name. Apparently, Dyson Daniels is leading right now in the odds. Sure. And Christian Brown on the Nuggets. He's been okay. He's been good. He took a back.
Christian Brown.
Yeah, he took an increase this year.
He lit his name. I don't want to know what he's going on. Oh wait, Christian Brown. Oh, the white boy.
White boy. Yeah, but
yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the other Brown. Don't be angry. Yes.
The one from Denver Nuggets, but
yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
So one name, everybody. Who you would give the award to? Not who you think will win it.
Most improved.
Most improved. Austin Reeves for me.
Austin Reeves.
But he's not on the list, is he?
He's not.
He's not even there.
I think he was second last year. I think he was top 3 last year. I'll check on that, which is the reason why he's not in call against
He's playing all-star caliber basketball. Why should he not be on the list?
But why is Powell not on the list?
Norman Powell has been doing this.
But this season, he was almost an all-star. That's what I'm saying. Where it's like
again, opportunity was the only factor.
So
his game
last year,
like this.
Top 3 was Tyrese Maxey, Kobe White, Sengun. Austin Reeves was not in the top 10. The year before that, it was Lauri Markkinen, SGA, and then Jalen Brunson.
Can you imagine SGA?
That's good in hindsight. That's good speaking in hindsight. But remember SGA's rookie season, he wasn't a superstar.
Because he was playing with Chris Paul.
Then Ja Morant, when he won it, was him, DeJounte Murray, and Darius Garland. What?
Can you imagine? This award is not normal. It's not a real award.
Yeah.
It's not a real award.
Second quarter starting. What's the jump ball for?
I have no idea why.
Yeah. Anyways. Next award. We'll just... If it was an MVP, we'll touch on most improved player. 6th man of the year. Is it Paul on Kawhi? Good still, Moses.
Ooh, Draymond.
Just dropped the 3. Oh,
let's go.
This game is done.
You do like a celebration. Boom, 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 boom.
Wait, but what did you say about you mentioned one name now that sets me off. I can't remember what you said.
Moses Moody?
Bro, another steal. Come on.
Oh, for 6th man of the year, right?
Oh yeah, 6th man of the year. Wait, Warriors right now are so active on defense. They are doubling Kawhi anytime it takes one step into the paint. Post. Draymond shooter? Nah.
Wow.
Yeah, you're saying
Moses Moody for 6th man of the year.
Moses Moody for 6th man of the year. No way. No chance.
To next season.
Front runners
more from him on the offensive end, to be honest.
Front runners are Peyton Pritchard, Malik Beasley, Naz Reid.
Like Beasley just got 300 threes.
Beasley has always been a good scorer.
Who? Beasley.
Disney, yeah. He has
Always
been
been
a
a
good
good
scorer.
scorer.
Wait,
This
he's
season,
like sixth man now.
I
Okay,
think he's
6 man. Okay,
he's 6 man.
Uh,
It's
But no.
Cade.
What about Pritchard?
Who? Pritchard.
Pritchard. Yeah.
Pritchard is favorite right now.
Benson Pritchard. I totally forgot about that guy.
He's not on the
Yes.
list.
So Pritchard, he's favorite right now. He's been
Yeah, he's
the
definitely
odds on
gonna win
favorite
it.
since day one to win it. Warriors are active. Wow. But the Hill, even that guy that does nothing in the class project and is making most noise. But Beasley started 18 games this season. I think he started when Jaden Ivey came back from injury.
Raymond, though, why are you shooting that? Come on.
You got a bit too excited. So who are we picking? I think Pritchard is overall.
Yeah,
Pritchard. Let's not think too much about that one. Naz Reid, good shout as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's not. Is it a 6th man this year?
He is.
He has been in the starting lineup.
No, it's because it's Randall Gobert.
Last week, won the last one. I won. It was they
Yes.
won last season.
Yeah.
I wanted to hear.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can win it again.
We won like 4 or 3.
Oh, even 4-7. Jamal Crawford won it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jimmy.
Reid is that guy, to be honest. But
That's
Pritchard is
really
definitely
scary,
gonna win.
bro.
But
like it.
Pritchard is definitely the one. Pritchard
Yeah.
is definitely the one.
Because that guy is winning
That boy
them
has
games.
been,
Peyton Pritchard is
especially from the
winning them
3-point line. He has been eating up.
Coach of the year. I think that's straightforward as well.
JJ Redick.
What?
No.
Eh?
What?
Yes, you can give him. Yes.
No, I'll keep my
Yes.
mouth shut.
What?
I'll keep my mouth
Yes.
shut.
Nah.
Yes.
Cavs
Yes.
or
Thank you, Kenny Atkinson.
yeah, Kenny Atkinson or
Detroit.
Detroit, yeah.
Ooh,
Detroit before Cavs.
bigger stuff.
Good stuff before Cavs. But JJ Redick. You
I would
cannot
say
act like
Cavs.
Redick is not this conversation.
No, it seems that with Cavs, yeah, you can see the difference he made in the team. Coming from last season, and how I think it's down to the impact, not just the record of the team, like the impact in the style of play. Bro, I watched Cavs versus Warriors. That's the best game I've ever seen anyone play against the Warriors this season.
They are.
They were all shooting threes. Even this guy, Ty Jerome, came and was
Yes,
shooting threes.
it looks like Steph
bro,
Curry.
That
comes
game
up
was so efficient. So you can see the impact. And I think they always had this problem with how to manage the relationship between Garland and Mitchell. Yeah, then also there are 2 bigs, Allen and Mobley. Like the impact of the coach really showed this season. Like everything worked out for each other. And yeah, I would say he deserves the shot, to be honest.
He
Detroit,
definitely deserves it.
can't do them.
But I think I want to agree with the JJ, the
Redick.
JJ.
Yes.
Okay, go on. Let me hear you.
I mean,
Yeah.
his
please. Are
inaugural
we giving
season
free
as a
candle here?
coach.
Who in their first year as a coach won 50 games?
I can name quite a few.
Come on.
No, right now.
No, see, we are giving him his flowers. Yes, like
He's been
he has
incredible.
He has done a good
And-
job. But
Yes.
And we all know JJ Redick knows ball. It's not
For
like
a team like Lakers.
for a team like the Lakers, because that's not a good team. They're
He
not a
got
good team.
gifted. Hold on, you guys. He got gifted a generational talent in the middle of season. Of course, that's nothing that he could have done. It's nothing against
That's
him.
like saying
He
Joe
still-
Mazzulla.
He
It was
still
Joe
had to
Mazzulla
work.
not giving all the ingredients.
It's the same thing we're talking about, Shay. You guys, when we first joined, we talk about this. In 10 years' time, they might look at the Lakers team and be like, why didn't anyone know that this team was going to be incredible? Of course, this team was
No,
going to be.
no.
When it first happened, we were all thinking, they'll probably still be an 8 seed or 7 seed or something. So I think he has overperformed.
He has overachieved. Okay,
He has
overachieved.
definitely has overperformed now. He has beaten
Definitely.
everybody's expectation.
But
Every single person's expectation.
the amount of runs the Cavs went on, if you watch them, you can see that this is a well-run unit. OKC is really close, as well, but Cavs, I think that's been my favorite team this season. Everything just
bigger stuff.
You're giving bigger stuff.
I'm going bigger stuff. I'm sorry. They tripled their wins from last year. That is not normal. That's not
Was
normal.
he coaching last year? He was the
Yes.
coach last year.
was the coach last year. I
And
think.
they lost Jaden Ivey as well. That's their second best scorer. Debate their second best scorer. So
Oh,
okay. I'm still giving Atkinson just because that's the way NBA does. They like giving the best record to the best coach.
Facts.
We'll go on. We'll touch on all NBA teams a bit later. But some names, like I said, I think Jaren should be there. But I'm okay if Sabonis is taking it over him. Oh, we haven't done a rookie of the year.
I'm so sorry. Well, last year it was actually Monty Williams, the dude that coached the Suns, that coached Pistons.
The Pistons?
It wasn't Bickerstaff.
Okay, he's done great. So this is his first year with that team. Wow.
This is his first year.
Shout out
Who
James.
is that?
Monty Williams went there to launder money.
Bro, how many games?
They won 14 games last year.
No. How many games was the L streak? It was a record, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a
I don't
record.
remember how long the L streak was, but you know what I remember specifically is that Wingstop was like, hey, if they win, everybody in the stadium will get free wings. And those people came and watched those games diligently, night after night. Night after night. Almost 28 games. Almost 28 games.
Okay, it's 28 games.
It was 28.
Tied with, 28. Tied with Philadelphia Sixers, 28 games. 28
Absolute-
consecutive losses.
That is madness.
Wow.
That is madness. So,
Rookie of the year.
okay.
Rookie of the year.
I'll give it to Steph.
Before we
Stephen
go to
Castle.
rookie of the year, how bad or what do we rate this draft class? This entire draft class as a whole.
This is a very impressive draft class. I can't. They're
Nah.
very impressive. Because in the beginning, they all sucked. I mean, they're supposed to suck. But in reality, as basketball fans, we've been spoiled. Because rookies are supposed to suck. Let's be real. As a whole, they're supposed to suck. Look at Doncic, Trae Young, all those bastards out of the gates. First day, 25 on 5. For what? We've been spoiled. These guys came in the beginning. What's that French guy on the Wizards?
Alexa. Oh my
Alexa.
god.
Yeah, Alexa.
Sucked in the beginning. Risache, he couldn't
Horrible.
throw slow water.
So
Reed
Shepard. What? Where is he?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
The
But like,
Rob
Salah.
Dillingham.
later
Rob
on, Jeremy
Dillingham.
McCain was the only
Yeah,
consistent one.
Dillingham also.
Yes.
But
McCain was
for
the
me,
one that he looked like, okay, this guy's
he looked like an NBA player off rip.
now. Go on.
Honestly, my heart is going to the game. I know the award is going to Stefan Castle,
Yes.
but I think
Yes.
Risache is the best player.
You think Richardson is the best player in this
I
draft?
think Risache is the best player so far as far as the active players are. That guy's dropping 38, 35, 34 on 4 dribbles.
Okay, so this one by best player. Do you think he can be a star player in a winning team? I think he's.
Nope.
I think his first pick was unfair on him because they chose him off of potential.
I think that's too
I think
much.
he can be a really good tall ass wing that can
That's
shoot
too
and
much.
defend.
The award is what did you do this year? I don't want to know about your future endeavors. The rookie of the year is just for now.
Okay, so you think he was the best rookie player this season?
I think so.
Hmm.
As the stats will favor him. The stats favor him. But as far as the game is played, whatever it is that people are enjoying, it's Castle, bro. That boy is cool.
Simishanas, what do you guys think?
Yeah, definitely going with Castle. But there's another guy, the one from Memphis Grizzlies, I think.
Jalen Wells.
Yes, Jalen
Again,
Wells
I can
also.
speak because I
Jalen
watched
Wells.
him every game. In the
Jalen
beginning,
Wells.
until the All-Star game, I would have made the case for Jalen. But then typically he's a rookie. He had like a 10, 15 game stretch when we were horrible, and he was not great as well. But to come in as a rookie in a team that was supposed to make playoffs, and he was guarding the best player every game. I remember that Steph Curry game, and we had him face guarding everyone. He was guarding the best player, and he was our best shooter as well. I think he was shooting like 40% from 3. But then since then he's tailed off, and now, unfortunately, I don't know if you guys saw the injury, but he broke his hand.
He has wrist injury.
Yeah. So I would have had his name up there as well, but Castle, just because once Wemby went down, you could tell that Spurs were like, hey, give
He
this
has
guy.
been averaging the most.
And I think he has been consistent.
Yeah,
Very
give him the
consistent.
ball.
18 points per game, or let's say 19 points per game. Definitely consistent.
We've got up here. So just looking through the names, this first round might be one of the worst first rounds I've seen. I think Yves Missy has been good as well.
He's hooping. No, you guys can't disrespect this draft class. So I like them.
Nah, this class has not given so much.
I think in 3 years
At
they'll
all.
be good.
Yeah.
In 3-4 years, we can look back and be like, but this is not good. Look at this. Nobody in the top. Nobody in the first round averaged over 18. Averaged over 15.
18. People are greedy.
Stephen Curry was.
Only person.
Stephen Curry is averaging over 18.
Who?
Stephen Curry is averaging over 18.
They averaged 14 points a game.
14.
Yes.
Look, you guys are too greedy. I'm sorry, you guys are greedy. Asking rookies to drop 18 a game is crazy.
You're right. As a
That's because some of these players are like.
I don't think any of us expected them to do that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's giving them the green light to shoot those shots. You know what I'm saying? You think Rich Shepard will not average 18? 100% that guy can average 18. But who is giving that guy the ball?
I mean, well, so my thing, we'll touch on Bronny as well. Averages to end the season don't look they look great, but they're not bad as well. But if you put him up to Rich Shepard, Bronny had a better G League season than Rich Shepard.
Bronny has like the second best G League stats.
Everyone's been hush about this guy. Third overall pick. He was an incredible shooter in college, but no one's talking about him.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Rich Shepard. Unlucky. He's unlucky because he came into an incredible team, so he had no chance to have minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, but in the minutes that they gave him, he balled out. So
no, he didn't. He wasn't making shots. He wasn't making shots.
Maybe in the second half of the season, but what I remember watching, he makes shots.
If you remember for college, he's a sniper too. So.
Again, he just needs breathing space. Most of these players need.
I like Buzelis too.
Buzelis! I probably forget that boy. But
like
what is that king? But Buzelis is a baller. You can't forget about him. Yes, he's a good defender. Scorer, athleticism, charts. Like, where's he from?
I no idea.
Where is that guy from? It's not normal for white boys to have that kind of bounce.
No, but he played. He was G League Ignite. He played college ball, high school ball in the US. Yeah. Rookie of the year, Castle.
Oh, Castle.
See that?
Castle. That's...
Okay, not to be on that one.
What is that?
Clippers Warriors game is still
come on, what's that defense?
What's that? Oh my god, Body Hield is literally running away from the guy. Body Hield. Let's check in on the other games going on. Nuggets up 8 against the Rockets after an 8-2 run. But
this game, you guys will see their true color second and third quarter. That Zubas is breaking them down.
Grizzlies leading the Mavs. My boy gets to know. White boy Cam Spencer, baller. Marvin Bagley in 2025 having 15 points. Cool to see.
Not cool to see. Yeah. I hate that guy. I hate that guy.
Yeah, but Yuki's playing as well. 6 points so far, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Almost as many rebounds as Jaren Jackson. Wow. Okay. T-Wolves Jazz is 49-50 at the half. Ant is not shooting great. 14 points and 14 shots so far. Jazz, who's balling out there? Bryce Sensabaugh. I saw like a whole Sensabaugh thing going on early in the season, but I've not watched any Jazz games, so I don't know.
Yeah,
I know Filipowski is out there, but I don't know anybody else.
That their guard. What's his name?
Collier.
Yeah. Isaiah Collier is balling. So
Suns Magic. I'm not even gonna check in on that. Let's check in on Bronny. Ooh.
My guy Bronny now.
When
2 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 1 for 4. Lakers down by 13 or 12 actually. Dalton connects for Kinsha.
That guy is a baller. He just doesn't get any minutes.
If you guys put yourself in the shoes of Connect. If you got traded, you pack your bag and then they say, "Oh yeah, by the way, the guy who traded you, it didn't work out, so can you come back and still show up?" Knowing that these guys wanted to get rid of you, how would you still perform?
Again, this is not daycare. They're not here to care about your feelings, but this is a business. If they're trading, they're trading. If they get you back, they get you back. Other than that, they are paying you. Play the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he can be disgruntled. I don't know if I'm sounding like I'm a bully, but if I'm a general manager, all those ones don't fly with me, bro. You know what?
You're like, bro, come show up or trade your ass again next year.
Show up or get out. You know what I'm saying? And the reason he's not getting any minutes is because he's not playing defense. Because there's no reason why the only reason Jordan Goodwin is starting is because Goodwin is actually playing defense. Other than that, Connect is a starter.
He's really good. He's another one where I think if he got minutes in this draft class, we could have seen
100%.
Chris Dunn. Wow, Clippers are back in the game. Chris Dunn just had an incredible steal on the other side and came back hit by 3.
Bro, Curry needs to wake up, man.
Curry, what's he doing right now?
I think 3 points.
3 points.
Yep.
True colors.
He was on 2 fouls early on.
True colors.
True colors and sound.
True colors. These Warriors true colors, you see it now.
Okay, now I'm not tuning in as much as I should, but what have the Clippers done to hold Curry apart from the foul trouble? Did he just come into this? Did he just come in like halfway in the second quarter?
He's just not having a good game, and
Just mentality. He's not logged in right now.
Fourth quarter, we'll know for sure. He's just not having a good game because I don't want to believe anybody is doing something.
Then he had those 2 fouls early on in the first quarter.
Okay, let's see. Game over. But he healed 8 points after I clowned on him. That's good to know.
I hate that guy, man.
Well, this is NBA. If your star player isn't showing up, you need the others, as Shaq would call them.
Come on, sorry.
Step another miss.
Just enjoying himself.
Rest of the season, Raptors up 15 against Spurs. Both of them capturing the flag. Not playing for him. OKC Pelicans. Look at Moody. I'd love to get people's thoughts on Zion Williamson. If you are the general manager of the New Orleans Pelicans right now, what's your next move?
What do you mean, what's my next move? This is Zion.
I would trade him down.
That's why I asked it. That's why I asked that.
Trade him.
But who wants him?
Zion. Is it Zion?
Yeah.
You want to trade Zion?
I would trade him with speed.
Build a team around Zion. I think that's the question they'll be asking themselves.
His injury worries.
Yeah,
the
but
fact
this
that he
season,
doesn't want to stay healthy.
what I heard is that this season he has made some changes, and he has been healthy for a while. At least for the second half of this season, he has been a bit, available. So I think that will just play into the hands of Pelicans having like good trade value from him. What is Moody doing now? Jesus. Just like having a good trade value. So they'll just see what they can get from trading. They have to trade him. They can't.
So you're keeping it. Even though you've seen this season that you have Trey Murphy, you've got. I think they got CJ McCollum still on. Actually, let's just check it out. They've still got CJ McCollum on contract.
Okay. Again, is their prerogative to win games?
Yes,
you are not trading Zion.
Oh, come on.
Second of all, I've been saying this since the beginning of the season. They need that Dejounte Murray trade They didn't need that. Give Zion Trae Young.
Okay, so that's an injury as well, so that's unfair. He got a bad injury.
Give Zion Trae Young. I've been saying this since the beginning of the year. If you give Zion Trae Young, if you give him Chris Paul, give Zion one of those guys, bro.
I don't even think he needs
all that. I'm not all for that.
Shay, I don't think he needs them. I think he's such an incredible scorer alone. Horrible defender. Like no, it's not even close. It is like historically horrible. He's a horrible defender.
Yeah.
And doesn't put the effort in. I just don't see championship winning quality is that right now. I think it's something he can grow into and like go and work on it and Jimmy and one tough one and grow into it. But right now I don't see
trading Zion is crazy. I'm sorry. I just can't
I wouldn't trade him. Right?
Figure out how to make it work. You can't trade Zion.
He has to make it work. What if the player himself does not want to make it?
I think this is the only time, this is the only opportunity they have to trade him and get like good value from
something
trading
back.
him.
So you think the Luka trade makes it more like the GM will actually look at it like, okay, if somebody else
No, you can't compare.
Nobody is thinking
the Luka trade, Mavs didn't even get enough. Like, bruh.
It's probably the dumbest trade I've ever seen.
Caliber player.
Dumbest trade I've ever seen.
What? Yeah, dumbest trade ever. Like, there's no reason for that trade at all. And for what they got.
And the excuse behind the trade was definitely untenable at all. Because he's not fit, or you say he's not healthy.
I think it's just personal beef. Like, they allowed emotions to get in the way of
Yeah. He had something against him. But I said we're not going to talk about that trade.
Or they were doing some scandalous stuff. They had
like laundry money.
There's money laundering involved, right?
Laundry money.
It happens in soccer a lot. Where you see Chelsea going to buy Joao Felix for God knows how much. When they could have what's that young Spanish striker? I eventually went to Porto. Like, crazy stuff happening, man. Eventually, you loaned him out by January.
Joao Felix. Like, what are you buying Joao Felix for? You know what I'm saying? Like, you shit like that.
They ain't that football.
No, I just had to put that out there just to give you perspective.
Yeah.
What the hell was that trade? Let me get that.
Yes, I was looking at the Pelicans. They played 25 guys this year. Who they going into next season?
I think CJ McCollum has his contract. So CJ is solid. CJ is shooting almost 40-something% from three.
So they're paying Zion 40 million next 3 years. See, if you're okay. Question now, if you're GM, are you looking to extend that contract, or are you still like, I don't know. I'm not extending it just because he's Zion.
Don't ask me as a GM, because as a GM, I'm strict. I'm so serious. I'm strict. I'm strict. I'm too strict.
I'm not paying him when I've seen nothing. When have the Pelicans made the playoffs? I think they did last year with Zion. Has Zion actually taken this team to the playoffs and led them somewhere once?
He has never led the team anywhere.
Like,
never.
Why would you pay someone that kind of money?
Yeah, but this is Zion.
He's 25.
They need to find a way to make it work, man.
Because that's one of the best scorers we've ever seen. Without you can't stop that guy inside.
Like it just doesn't sound normal to me, man. They have to make it work. Figure out how to make it work. Don't.
So they've got CJ as well, Murray, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy on a really healthy contract. So you can tell. I think they'll try and get rid of the CJ contract. I don't know.
It's hard.
One more year.
Madness.
I see playoffs is possible, but hey, wow, I think we've spoken about Pelicans for too much. Nuggets leading by quite a lot against the Rockets so far, and the Grizzlies. I don't get it. I think it was a tank off or something, or is it just that Dallas aren't that good?
That's a foul.
Zubac floater is not hitting today. Almost half time. Senel stops on the. Have you been watching the game as well?
Yeah.
Thoughts on the
Okay.
game so far?
I mean, Jimmy Butler. Once the game is on the line, you can always rely on Jimmy Butler. And
Is it?
like the boy is balling.
Yeah.
But again, Harden and Zubac, that thing is a cheat code. I don't even know. It's not like Zubac is athletic or anything, but it's
It's that wingspan, bro. He just has to play up here. He just has to be like,
it's too solid. And the Warriors don't have any answer for that. Kevin Looney is as fast as my mom, so they don't have any answer for that. So about that. As long as Curry is having a bad night,
He's
says
up
something,
already. I get my
and-
point. Yeah.
I'm going to try and I'm trying to get a Max Kellerman moment now. Jimmy Butler has been the closer everywhere he's been. Miami, and he's done it well. He's led them to finals multiple times. Close game in the playoffs. Warriors have the ball late. Who are you getting that ball to? Which player are you calling that play for immediately?
okay.
Now,
Now context is
I'm
important.
just throwing that question out there.
Context is very important.
Yeah.
Again, because that Max Kellerman moment, he was not wrong.
Okay.
He was not wrong. I'm dying on that hill. But
For
context,
reference, everybody is Kellerman saying he's taking Iguodala over the last shot over anybody in the
but like
board.
speaking in the clutch, are you looking at Steph Curry? No. Can he shoot? Yes.
As long as Curry's on that lineup, it's Curry all day.
Again, that's what I'm
Curry
saying.
all
It
day.
depends on what you're asking. Are you asking me as per okay?
I'm asking the club.
Clutch moments. What have you seen with your eyes to win the game? You are not giving Steph Curry that ball. You are giving him and hoping he's making it because he's Steph Curry. But in reality, what do the stats show you in clutch moments? Steph Curry is not that guy. Steph Curry is not, and that's why Max Kellerman did not look crazy to me that year because Iguodala was winning them niggas games, bro.
But you just spoke about Ireroko. You just spoke about Curry in Olympics.
Again, like I said, I saw that with my eyes and I said, okay, I had to calm down. I had to calm down with my argument in that time because again,
Oh my god!
he was
That shot! What the
Calm
fuck?
down.
Oh,
No,
that was not
How
real.
are you lying with that
yeah,
shot
this will be
now?
a good game.
But
So
Jesus Christ.
I'll see if I can get a clip on that.
Curry was being double teamed. Kevin Durant is wide open.
Ooh.
Wide open.
Yeah.
And he shot that shit anyway. And he iced it. I can't deny that he has the clutch gene.
Yes.
Ooh.
What? Okay, it's like saying you don't want Michael Jordan to shoot the shot. You know what I'm saying? It's like the numbers are there.
Oh.
The numbers are there.
So you're saying it now. I just want you to
What?
say it to your mouth. You're
Yes.
saying Warriors close playoff game. Your Steve Kerr saying now like, oh, we need a bucket too. Jimmy, I beg, we need you. Go and get something.
I think another thing to factor in there depends on how many points you need. If you need a point or two, Butler. But
If you need a three, Butler.
No. Butler.
Relax.
No.
I'm
I
not
will
saying
not put my
Jimmy
money
Butler
on
is a
that.
good three-point shooter. I'm not saying
No,
Jimmy
no.
Butler is an exceptional. You see, that's what I'm saying. Context is very important. Jimmy Butler is not a great three-point shooter.
Yeah.
But against the Bucks, it was a three. Against the Lakers, it's a three. It's like he will make it.
I would not risk that, man.
It's not about risking it. It's what we've seen. Again, in a regular day-to-day life, Jimmy Butler is not the one you want shooting threes. But if the game is on the line, whatever it is that's happening, Jimmy Butler must hold that ball. Look at the
Probably in the
think
playoffs. Probably in the
Butler
playoffs,
will
not
pass
regular
it.
season.
Hold on. Wait, guys. What is this Steph Curry isn't clutch thing that came up? I don't get it.
I'll tell you why. I will tell you why.
Saw him. I would have understood it before his recent Finals MVP run. But we had that run to back it up that this guy can lead a team.
And I will happily tell you why.
Yeah.
And I will happily tell you why.
Go on.
Again, Steph Curry is clutch because of recency bias. Two.
Because of
Listen. It's recency bias. Two. Look at the people on the team that Steph Curry has played with Kevin Durant. You want Kevin Durant to shoot that shot.
Yeah, it's KD. I'll take it.
You want Kevin Durant to shoot that shot.
Yes.
Who else has it? Andre Iguodala. You definitely want Andre Iguodala to shoot that shot.
See, now this is where we need to. Okay.
Because you see, that's the year. You see, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how long you've been watching the game. Because I've seen Andre Iguodala in the clutch. That is the guy you want to have the ball. That is the guy you want to have. You think Curry was that guy in the clutch that year?
He wasn't.
Know what? You've been pulling up the stats. Please pull it up again and see. Look at Curry's stats in the clutch. Look at Curry's stats in the clutch. And compare it to the people that are actually clutch. LeBron, Kobe, Jordan.
I'll get it up right now. I'll get clutch stats. So should we say final 5 minutes?
5 minutes is not clutch.
Oh, you're saying 3 minutes?
5 minutes is not clutch. 5 minutes is
Well,
not
five
clutch.
minutes,
10
5
seconds
minutes
short.
under 5 points is clutch in the NBA.
Yeah, that's what they count as clutch.
5 minutes under 5 points.
Yes.
Like if the game, is within like 5 points or lower.
That makes me sick.
Wait,
That's
so
fine.
clutch for you, Shay. Okay, this provides.
Clutch
Is it
makes
like
that makes me sick. 5 minutes.
5
is enough
seconds
for
left?
5
seconds
minutes.
left.
No, I hear it. 5 minutes is
Clutch is for me. Clutch is 2 minutes. 2 minutes and below. I don't care what the difference in score is. I don't care what that disparage is.
Okay.
2 minutes and
Wait,
below.
clutch for a player, right? Not like a clutch game. Is that what you mean?
Yes,
Okay,
clutch.
yeah.
Not a clutch game. A clutch game can be anything.
Yeah.
But clutch for a player is 2 minutes and below. Because again, you are exhausted, your head is hot, and you are expected to win that game regardless. I'm so sorry. But in those last 2 minutes, if you look at the numbers, it is not Steph Curry. Okay, we understand the Olympics, but again, that's like, well, it's not Croatia. Who are those niggas?
It was France, guy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, who are those niggas? Like, who are
Okay,
those
we'll
niggas?
get up. I'll get up. In the meantime, Iri has joined us. Iri,
What's up?
same thing I said. We judge over here, by the way.
We judge.
We
We
judge.
judge
We-
for
Everybody, you
Go
George.
ahead. Go ahead. So first 3 things I always ask: the team you support, who your GOAT is, and MVP for this season.
You know this, man. First of all, San Antonio Spurs winning the chip next year. There's no discussion.
What?
I'm just
Bandwagon
putting
as
out
well.
there.
Recap.
I'm putting out there now. Secondly,
Man came in with the
Kevin
Arsenal.
Durant.
His
KD
GOAT
is
is
the
KD.
best scorer this league has ever seen. Ever.
KD is your goat. Let me
I'll
And
take
if Jokic doesn't win the MVP, there's a
Remember, you say what?
problem. If Jokic doesn't win MVP, there's a problem.
Oh, well, Jokic is not winning MVP, so what's
He's
it?
not winning.
So there's a problem. Don't you think there's a problem?
I'm asking what the problem is. If Jokic is not winning, it's because he's not winning it.
This guy
So what's
is
his
the narrative.
problem?
They want it. Imagine that white man from Serbia is winning that period. How is that?
you know, Joker could have easily been MVP last season too.
Easily,
Yeah.
he was the
Easily.
MVP last season.
Easily. Was it last season they gave Embiid, right?
He won it.
They gave
Yes,
Embiid.
nice. It was Embiid.
Bro, they're doing all these hair takes.
Thanks
Was it
to
last
fake
season or 2
Vikings.
seasons
I'm not
ago?
a fan. That's
No,
my-
last season was Jokic.
No.
No. Last season
No,
was
last
Jokic.
season was Jokic. It was the season
Last
before.
Last
Yeah.
season was
The
Embiid.
season before when
It
Embiid won
shouldn't
it,
have been Embiid.
it could have easily been Joker, to be honest. Like
Yes,
easily. They
yes.
were just tired. Everyone is just tired of seeing everything he has been doing.
And that's what doesn't
To be
make any
honest.
sense to me, bro.
Yeah.
It's halftime now, so that KD conversation that we've been putting a pin on, I'm going to take it out. As Iri has entered, I'll talk about it now.
Ire, sadly,
Okay.
I'm on your side. Nobody's disrespecting KD in front of me. So
Okay.
please,
See,
I want to say general,
the problem is you're going to argue with the wrong person.
Wait. So the reason
Yeah.
this conversation is being had, of course, is because we're entering the playoffs. In fact, I'll get stopped so it's visible. We're entering the playoffs, and the Phoenix Suns are nowhere to be seen. The Phoenix Suns started this season: Devin Booker, Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, super team. I think Nurkic was there as well to start off, and there wasn't anything like a massive coaching change. There wasn't. I don't think injuries were that prevalent in the beginning of the season as well. So why aren't the Phoenix Suns in the playoffs right now with a team that was in the finals not too long ago and who was added in? Kevin Durant.
and who was removed? Chris
The
Paul.
roster
Chris
is-
Paul.
the roster is-
No, we're not having a Chris Paul conversation. We're having a
No,
Kevin Durant conversation.
Yeah,
That's
but
fine.
you can't bring that up. You can't bring that up because they lost something.
Okay,
essential.
then I move it back. So
Okay, take it
why
back.
didn't the Suns make the playoffs this year? Who is to
Because the
blame?
team sucks. That's all I have to say.
It's exactly the team is us. And
I'll
we-
blame the
team
management.
Cause he's
And
the best scorer of all time
the team
doesn't mean
sucks.
he cares. He doesn't care anymore.
Who
Bro,
doesn't
it's
care?
evidence. KD doesn't care. Let's be honest, bro. He runs up the court, stays in the corner, and runs. I'll show you 10 clips right now. That bro just runs up.
That doesn't mean he doesn't care.
He
Look,
doesn't care anymore. Like, let's be honest.
Again, it's not about him not caring. Again, and that's that thing that him and LeBron, only both of them have, is they can confidently let somebody else run it, and then they can get the back when they're ready. That's one thing that only Kevin Durant and LeBron have. So it's not that he doesn't care. He's letting the game flow. If other guys are hoping, because you don't need Kevin Durant to do gra to have a good night to get the game
Bro,
flow.
I don't currently believe Kevin Durant is paining him that he didn't make playoffs. He doesn't.
But you 100%. It doesn't matter. But you 100% need Bradley Beal to shoot at least 5 shots for him to know that okay, this is what's going on. Look at the people
What
that he
are
has.
we talking about here? You're trying to say one of the greatest players ever doesn't care that he didn't make the playoffs now.
That's not even
I don't really think he cares, bro.
That's
He
not
has
even-
KD is a professional. Like in everything he does, it's all about the game. So I would not say KD doesn't care. KD cares passionately about
Yes.
ball.
That team just sucks.
So,
Bro, there are a few guys in the league. I've told you this. There are a few guys in this league that don't care about the
Yeah,
game.
no, we know.
yeah, definitely.
They're
Like
not- they're
like
happy.
the
I
one in
think-
Clippers that came from Nets, Simmons. So people like that, they don't care about anything. They just want to
Bro,
get
Yeah,
some money.
Ben Simmons doesn't care.
It's
Yeah.
because of who we know KD as. I think he cares. I don't really think he cares, bro. Look at Kyle Kuzma. Tell me that brother cares about basketball. Look at that brother, man. Please.
Kyle Kuzma.
This team sucked. Sean's roster start season. You mean to tell me if I remove KD, I'm putting a Giannis with Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Tyus Jones, Royce O'Neal, Grayson Allen.
Don't
Nurkic.
give me that. I don't do hypothetical conversation in sports. Don't give me that.
No, but how else
You're
can
never
we?
going to get Giannis.
Wait,
I
wait,
don't-
wait,
wait,
wait. How else can we judge it? Because this so-called some people say it's top 10 or top 15. You're putting him up there, but when has KD in his career shown us?
Okay.
And we'll touch on the Warriors years. It's
Okay.
coming. Shown us, yo, I'm that guy in this league right now.
Can
I'm
I
going to take this team to
Can I tell
championship. Go on.
Can I tell you?
Go on.
Can I tell you? In 2009, in 2010, 2011,
Nine?
2000,
Yeah, we took his
he led the league in scoring. How was he averaging? 30.
What did they do? They
Hold
didn't
on.
do anything.
Yeah, after that.
He took them
Yeah.
he took OKC to
Okay,
the final.
when they went to the finals, that was a good run. But that was a good run, actually. I'm not even saying that, but that was a good run.
The year after that, he led the league in scoring again.
But my asterisks with it, he's always had a super team, which is not up against him. Nothing to do against him. It's nothing to do against him. LeBron won his first ring with a super team. He's won every race.
How about the
Yeah.
other guy, bro, in the GOAT convo? That guy's always had a serious team with him, bro.
Who?
Jordan, bro, that guy was a
Yeah,
serious.
Jordan.
We don't talk like come on.
Hey, so I'm telling you, bro, I don't like that skinny.
That team was stacked. Look. Again, we've been spoiled. The only person that has single-handedly won a championship, 2 guys, Dirk and Curry in 2022.
Giannis.
What of Giannis with Milwaukee
Giannis.
Bucks? man.
Yeah,
Come on.
Jared, I don't think
Giannis.
I don't think that
You
was
people
a
disrespect Chris
single-handed.
Middleton.
But that was a
too much
good
for me.
team, bro. That was
You
a
guys
good
disrespect
team.
Chris Middleton too much for me. I don't like that.
That was
Chris
a good
Huh?
team.
in
That was a
22.
good team. Bro.
Chris
You're
Middleton.
saying this like Dirk.
Bro,
had
they're
one.
not telling you, bro. Do you think they win that without Holiday and Chris Middleton?
Oh,
And
no,
the
no,
winner-
Do you think?
Hell no.
Wait, no, wait. No. Do you think Dirk wins without Tyson Chandler, Jason Kidd, Jason Terry?
Thank you. Now
But
let's talk
that's
about
what you think.
let's talk about those guys. Let's talk about
superstars.
those guys. Jason Kidd was like almost.
We've got the stats up here.
Wait, hold on. Jason Kidd, before you even pull up the stats, Jason Kidd was
Yeah.
almost 40.
It doesn't matter. He was 37 and led team in assists.
Okay. Jason Kidd was almost 40.
2011 was it? Yeah.
Jason Terry. How old was Jason Terry? Probably like
He
36.
was old as well. It doesn't matter. Look, okay, this is 33, 32, 30, 28, 26, 37, 20. Derek
36.
averaged 26. Jason Terry averaged 18 on 49, 40 from 3. Sean Marion, 13, 6 from 3. So this one, and if I show you guys, wait. Look at this and plaster it in your mind now. Once I show you the box final stats, you're going to be like, okay, are you
Well,
considering?
listen, before you show me the box, now I want to say something. Your life is on the line. How many of these people do you want shooting that ball?
Bro, Jason
so
Terry,
scared.
100%.
I'm so scared. You want Jason Terry to shoot for your life.
100%. I'm taking Jason Terry.
Somebody
Done.
should How do you clip stuff? You want Jason Terry to shoot for your life. Let's act like Dirk is not here. You want
That would
Jason.
be fine. You're not putting the situation. I'll take Jason Terry shooting.
Okay, that's good. I'm going to write that down. You want Jason Terry to shoot the ball for your life. Your life is on the line. There's Peja Stojakovic there, but you want Jason Terry to shoot that ball
It's
for your life.
Stojakovic up there as well. I'm taking
That's fine.
Stojakovic
That's
is
fine.
there here as well.
That's
Stojakovic.
Show me Giannis's championship team.
Okay, so we see this, and the team they beat as well is the reason why we rate this championship so much. I would put up there.
Forget
Who else
this.
would I put up there?
Everybody they beat was stacked.
Giannis's. Okay, I'm about to explain why Giannis is up there. And you guys said Steph Curry. That one, yes. The team was not good.
That team was not good.
That team was not good. Steph Curry, Steph Curry, we had Otto Porter.
I'm on your side that Giannis carried. Giannis carried.
So what's the point of the
Giannis
he's up
carried?
there with yes,
But he was not carrying Matthew Dellavedova. He was not carrying. Oh, I forgot to put LeBron in that conversation. But he didn't carry Scrubs.
Who? LeBron, which team? Lakers.
In
Cavs.
2018, who was the second best player on that team?
Oh my, he didn't win. But it's fine. That's the only thing. Why are we talking about guys that won?
Okay, the guys that won. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, why are we talking about guys that won? Because there are a bunch of guys that took. Who was I looking at? I think it was here I was looking with 2000.
Who's that?
Reggie Miller pretty much carried the Pacers to the finals that year. But who did he meet? Kobe and Shaq cleared them in 4. So this is what it is.
Like I'm saying, there's not that many people that can say they can go to the NBA finals with just themselves and aura. You need niggas around you. Even if look at it. It's in 2019.
2021. I was surprised. Huh? Okay, so this is final stats. Now,
Imagine.
35, 18, 5.
Okay, Meditating.
Don't
Remember,
piss me off. You will not
this-
disrespect
Yeah,
me.
come on now.
This is a different NBA. So
Yeah.
so points will be inflated.
Of course,
Do not make that mistake.
in 25 is not chicken.
Do not make that mistake. This is a very good finals for Christmas. Yes.
But
But
42
we all watch with our eyes what he did. Look at Drew Holiday that people are telling me was shooting 31% from 3.
Shut up. 16,
Did they put
6, and 9.
that defense, bro?
What?
Please, no, come on. Like,
16, 6, and 9.
defense
and they are
is bad, bro.
Don't stress me out. Look, look, this is not a knock on Giannis, but this was not a bad team.
That's not a
This
bad
was a-
team. Like, come on. Now.
This
This
is a
series, it's not
Look
a
at
bad team.
Phoenix
It's not a bad
Suns
team.
today, bro.
It's,
That's a
it's
bad
clearly
team.
not a bad team. It's clearly not a bad team. But you put it up there with who Dirk
okay.
had.
Let's do this.
Dirk had how many Hall of
Again,
Famers in that team?
Again, I hate hypothetical basketball, but let's
Yes.
hypothesize this conversation. Take
Yeah.
this NBA, this championship Bucks team, and that championship Dirk team.
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to win that game?
Oh, boxing by far.
Thank you, and that's all I need to know.
By far.
And that's all I need
It
to know.
doesn't mean.
That's
it
all I
doesn't
need to
mean-
know. That's all I need to
doesn't
know.
mean-
Like that criteria, the Bucks just don't meet that criteria for just one man carrying.
I think Dirk, you can't compare. Dirk is the only one where, like, even Steph Curry's one is the window was open. Who did they face in finals? Yeah, the Heat. The Heat went.
No, they played Celtics.
Was it Celtics? It was
It
Celtics.
was the Celtics. Whooped the Celtics.
The proud daddy of the Boston
Celtics.
Celtics.
It was not a small boy team. It was the Celtics. He whooped the Celtics. So that Steph Curry 100% qualifies.
Everyone is there.
It 100% qualifies.
But nah, we're taking it back to the main crux of the conversation, which is Mr. Kevin Durant. He's not
Yes,
in any of
he's not Kevin
he's
Durant.
not in
Yes.
any of this. In all the teams he's been in, early OKC career, thumbs up. We loved KD then. MVP, top scorer. Went to the Warriors and he did what we expected. He was kind of shut down because of that. He was clearly the best scorer on that team,
He was
and
the
he was clearly
Best player.
announced. It was clearly
He was
announced
best
MVP.
player.
It was clearly the finals MVP on that team.
Easy.
Immediately he left. That's the rest of his career. Please prove to me why I should put this guy in my top 10. After
Again,
But wait,
Man, that's a very difficult thing you're asking. But still, we can't knock the fact that didn't he also tear his ACL?
yeah, before at the Warriors,
After
yeah.
the Warriors,
Before he left, yeah.
So we can say that it's, to some extent that has contributed to the decline in his game. He didn't play that whole season.
no,
He's
But
not
again-
at the decline. He's not at the decline. I don't know
he has not a decline. Like
No.
KD has been consistent every year.
He has
Even
not
this
had
season with the Suns, he has been consistent. He's a
so-
consistent
No,
scorer.
do you guys remember Bucks Nets series?
I was about to bring that up. I was about to bring that up.
The foot on the line, right?
Yes.
That foot
remember
on
that?
line game was madness.
Yeah.
That foot on line game. I felt like I was in that game.
If he won that, and I'm trying to have this conversation now, I look like an idiot because it
But
doesn't
look-
make any sense.
If that foot on the line, if that didn't happen, they won that championship. You know that
100%.
they won that championship. So, like again, there's so many things that go into winning a
Yeah,
championship.
it's luck. That's the
You can't
NBA.
just knock KD for that, man. There's so many things that go into it.
He's not top 10, not top 15 for me. And
That's the
in my own
basketball
time,
player.
Wait, he's not top 10 for you. Is that what he said?
oh, he's not top 10 for me. Hell no.
Listen. No. No, look. Again, I have different lists for different things, right? As far as like goats and
come
things
on,
like that,
Corey.
greatest, KD is not there. But as far as playing basketball,
Oh yeah.
what
He's
is 100% a top 10 player of all time?
Yeah, 100%.
That's all I need to know. That greatness part, we leave that one for the analysts. Now we know our business. As far as the physical ability to play basketball, that guy is 6'11". Bossa left, bossa right, bossa left, bossa right. You can't miss it. God, that boy is bad. Please, no. You don't tolerate Kevin Durant disrespect. That guy is. I love
So
that nigga.
what do Suns? What if your Suns GM again, like we for Pelicans? What's next for the Suns?
That's fine.
What?
Kevin Durant's
Trading?
Yeah, that he's gonna leave.
You trading Booker as well?
Don't trade them.
No. No, they can't afford to trade Booker. Booker has to
That's,
suck it up.
that's your one source of.
That's your only source of joy.
Booker
And
has to
again,
suck
it will be
up.
bad. It will be bad. That guy was there.
It'll be like the Lucas situation. They
He
trade him.
was scoring 60 a night and losing. They are not going to
Yeah.
look at Devin Booker. No, they can't do that. They can't do that to him. So no.
Hmm.
They can't do that. They can't do that.
I think in terms of finances, they're in a tough spot, and again,
Oh, no.
they're
I
not
mean-
that low. If
They
you're
will
KD, what spot do you see KD going to again?
KD, either Wolves. I think Wolves because of, I don't know, maybe the ants.
KD and no.
Wolves
No,
that just
I
started.
don't see that working.
Wolves, but there are a couple of other teams they
It's up to
mentioned.
the team.
I think, outside of Wolves, no, but Wolves is not the top contender.
I know he's not going back to Warriors.
Yeah, definitely not going back
He-
to Warriors. They don't have the finances to bring him in. But I think
What if he goes to Denver
they
Nuggets?
mentioned Grizzlies, right?
Where? Well, okay,
They
so
were
he
Nuggets.
rejected us. He rejected us, and he openly came out and said, "Well, pretty much that he's not that interested." So,
Well, he can go to Nuggets.
and I don't want him.
Corey, what a gym, man.
He did in the Nuggets. Oh my god!
I think Joker needs an all-star.
I'm
Why
sorry,
can't
who's
he go to the Nuggets?
He might go to the Nuggets. He can go to the Nuggets.
going to the Nuggets? I hope you're not talking about
And they have the money. They have the cap space to accommodate him.
Kevin Durant is not going to the Nuggets.
Why? Why can't he go to the
Kevin Durant
Nuggets?
is wherever he wants to go, but he's not going to Denver.
Knicks. If you're Knicks, will you
They don't
sacrifice
need
what
him.
you do?
They don't have the money. They don't have
No,
the
you
cap
have to.
space.
You have to sacrifice, sign and trade.
Like-
most of them.
Like-
Yeah, so they have to give up. Like,
Mikhail, OG, it doesn't make sense.
nah,
And
so
again,
you're-
like, You've seen what happens when you sacrifice your core. for
Yeah,
Kevin Durant.
never do that, especially
and they don't have a deep roster in the first place.
especially for someone that isn't going to guarantee you a win.
Because that Suns team before they traded for KD was so good. I was a Suns fan that year.
Oh,
We have a question. What team everyone supports?
Oh, go on. I'm a Grizzlies fan.
We know, unfortunately, we know that. But that's so sad for you.
Fine, we're going through. We're coping. Go on.
I'm supporting the Rockets. But I like everybody. I'm a fan of all the teams except the Warriors. I'm a fan of every team except the Warriors.
yeah.
I just want to make that clear.
We've got another Suns Spurs fan here. Yeah, see me.
Huh?
See me, you're a Spurs fan, right?
Yeah, sports.
Yes.
Of some weird apparent
You're
reason.
very active.
So I support the Warriors.
Okay, now that we've grown.
So in case you see Shaya and I in boxing gloves, you should know why.
Why was there that reaction when I said Spurs are winning the chip next season? Like,
Okay.
let's think about it. Like,
Okay, so let's, for the sake of conversation, assume that they draft Cooper Flag.
No.
Why are they winning championship?
Forget Cooper Fly, bro. I'm talking about the team right now.
Oh, even just the current roster. Oh, you're
Bro,
never
look
been.
at this
What?
beautiful team we have
Well,
right
not a
now.
good roster, to be honest.
All we need is this guy Wemby to be very serious next season. Man. First of all,
Wait,
Stephen Castle
you say
is
Wemby
winning
to be
scoring-
very serious, K.
Bro, Stephen Castle is winning scoring title next season, man. This is not.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're
This
coming
is
out
not-
and just saying
this is
crazy
not
things. I
satire.
can't lie.
This guy came with
This is not satire. Stephen Castle is winning scoring title next season. I keep forgetting this guy.
You guys
Just on the
can-
team, bro.
JR,
Fox.
mute his mic, Abby.
Oh my.
Mute his mic, Abby.
I'll come back to this, bro. I'll come back to.
So you mean Castle will score more points than Wemby on that team? Is that what you mean?
That's
Than Fox?
Eh?
Than Fox
Yeah,
on that
bro.
team? Is that what you're saying?
I'm telling you. You know,
Wow.
you never know,
Wemby.
you never
Wetin be
know who
this?
the next big star is, bro.
Waiting with this.
All my stocks, bro. Forget XRP.
Eh?
All my money is on Stephen Castle, bro. That guy is too good.
I hate to break it to you, man.
Now,
Because I
okay,
know when I say sports, you're probably thinking, oh, it's Wemby. No, it's that guy.
wait.
Stephen
Not
Castle.
7
I think you'll be happy to know that. Wait. You'll be happy to know that we all agree that's rookie of the year. Since that's your guy, he's rookie of the year. No debate.
But
The Spurs
more than
are
just okay, bro. Look at it. That's a grown man. Since his first game,
Okay.
in the NBA,
okay. The Spurs roster already right now with De'Aaron Fox, incredible.
serious team.
If CP, I don't know if CP3 1 year was a 1 year deal. I don't know if they bring it back.
Yeah.
Vassell, I love him, incredible bowler.
Bro, come on now.
Castle good. Wembanyama, of course, top 10 player in the league, maybe top 5 in the league already. But to say they will win it, haba.
Okay, who?
This guy is
Definitely not.
pretty-
It's an outrageous,
Okay, who?
outrageous prediction.
So who?
Why will you say Spurs will win next year? That's
No.
That's
Hold
a
on.
lot of-
Let me answer this question. I don't know who, but I definitely know who will not.
Don't be playing. Don't be playing.
That's all I have to
Don't
say.
be playing.
I mean,
Because
this
look at
this season. Okay, this season a lot of people felt Spurs were going to make the play in, which
Yeah.
was moving in that trajectory till Wemby had the
Yes.
blood cloud.
You know what I'm saying? Even before Wemby got injured, they were still going to end up in play.
He was a joke.
You never know. Like, look at Rockets last season.
But this one, don't be saying we never know. This one
Okay.
is known.
I've
It's
told
a
you where my
known
stocks are. Don't be playing, sha. Next season, I'll come back to this. Stephen
thing.
Castle's current title. And bro, like the role players,
Nah,
are
that-
good,
that-
sir.
that
Keldon
thing.
Johnson, Vassell.
Keldon
I don't
Johnson.
think Keldon Johnson is gonna be there next season.
Keldon
Probably
Johnson.
not, but shit, he's there, bro.
Keldon Johnson for what?
Bro, like that's a structural role player. Like those
Like,
are
no.
who win championships. I mean, bring
You
out
can
some
get 1 or 2 highlights out of him. But
real quick. That guy will give you beautiful 12 points a game. That is necessary.
who?
Keldon Johnson.
Who is giving him those
Not
minutes?
efficient.
You see, you are talking about fantasy.
What do you
ball.
average? What do you average this season?
We've got it up right now. Keldon Johnson, average 12, 7
Imagine.
off the bench. And again, this is not a great team. You're talking about a winning team. A winning team. He's not gonna get that many
The
shots.
winning team, he's not playing. What are you talking about? There's Devin Vassell, there's Stefan Castle, there's
Let's take away.
there's Chris
take away
Paul that is
12
ball
minutes.
dominant. Who's giving
Yeah.
Keldon Johnson the ball? Don't get me
But
wrong.
even that Champagne guy is a solid. That's a
Even
solid
Champagne
guy.
who is giving Keldon Johnson minutes.
Bro, that guy is needed, bro. Dying minutes. That's my victory cigar, bro. What?
If Spurs are to do it, their summer moves have to make so much sense.
Huh?
Their summer moves have to be incredible. 'Cause I think they've
But
got the
who
cap
are they
space.
supposed to trade for? What is
Not trade for.
Okay, peradventure Spurs are to win the championship. Who do you think Spurs are supposed to trade for?
Not trade for. Oh wait, wow. Keldon Johnson only 17, so you have to trade him. That's for sure. If you want to get anybody, they've got
What?
Fox and Vassell on high contracts. Keldon, Harrison Barnes as well is not winning any championship. I can't lie. And then Jeremy Sohan. This is the rest of it. This is not a championship roster. I don't know what they're going to do, but we've entertained your fantasies.
Bro, I think a weak link there is that Jeremy Sohan guy, man.
What?
You think
That's
is your
a
weak
weak
link?
Bro, Jerry, we had this conversation. Every team just has that one player
Okay.
that's there because
My
of their
verdict.
Oh,
targets.
come on, Moody.
That power forward.
Yes, okay. That's another thing to bring up here. Teams where there's one guy, we love him, but we know if we get rid of this guy, we can go somewhere else. I.e. Marcus Smart we all loved him in Celtics. They got rid of him immediately. They could. What happened? Because they're championship. Trying to think of other example. Harrison Barnes. D'Lo. Who did Lakers have scared of?
That guy was literally weapon fashion against them. It didn't make sense. Yeah, it was bad, man.
Some teams have that right now. Grizzlies tried to do that with Dylan Brooks, thinking he was the.
Like that trade was dumb.
Wait, no. He had to go.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of bad PR.
Dylan Brooks had to go.
Okay,
No. First few years of Ja, when Dylan was there, was it you? And he just had a lot of Walla. But now we're the ones looking at Mumus. He's second in the West.
He's shooting better 3-point percentage.
You want to talk about Ja?
Speaking of Ja, that conversation needs to happen.
Okay.
Low-key, that conversation needs to happen.
All right, let's have that conversation.
On that back, I'm sorry.
Let's have that conversation. What is that about Ja?
Building a franchise.
What did you say?
You are not building a franchise on Ja Morant.
Bro, like, this is Ja, this is Desmond Bain. Like, I'm sorry. Same level. But this is someone that you swore was going to be the next place of the league.
Do you guys remember, good shot from Harden, do you guys remember 2021 Memphis Grizzlies?
I do. And it was great to watch.
It was incredible, wasn't it? The vibes were out of the roof.
4 years ago.
But again, we don't determine greatness based on vibes. Grizzlies are playing vibes. Grizzlies are vibes. Grizzlies are vibes.
Dealt with the Warriors a few times. That's why.
That Warriors team was not good. When they won that championship in 2022, it was an anomaly. That Warriors team was not good.
I think they beat us. Yeah, Warriors beat us on their way to the championship.
You know what I'm saying? Like that Warriors team
was injured.
An anomaly. So don't use that. Don't use that as a Kineko. You see, these are playing vibes.
Early this season,
yes.
When we eventually sacked our coach, I know it was a big surprise for other people. For Grizzlies fans, we're like, I beg, it's supposed to happen like last week or something. We're ready for that guy to go because the front office brought in a few other coaches to implement a new style this season, which meant no pick and roll, 0 pick and roll. And that
because you can't rely on your big.
What?
Because you can't rely on your big. Now you do pick and roll without a big.
What are you talking about?
Because Jackson
it's because of they felt like this was the new era way. This was the new innovative way of playing basketball. And who looked incredible with this new tactic? Jaren Jackson was an all-NBA player because of no pick and roll. He's getting it, he's running, he's going post up, and he's killing guys. Ja Morant is in the corner sitting down and he's not doing anything because Ja Morant's whole game is pick and roll. When our coach goes, he put that guy back in. Look at Ja's last 10 games, 10, 15 games, 30 points plus, 30, 28, 25, 26, 28. I can come and agree with the fact that to win a championship, you can't have him alone, but you can have another star player.
And
not what he has right now.
And it's not Jaren Jackson.
It's not Jaren.
Don't say it's not the other guys. Don't mention them. Mention the actual culprits. And it is not Jaren Jackson.
It's not Jaren Jackson.
Exactly. That's what I needed to hear from you. That guy
not Jaren Jackson Jr. at his current state. What he can be, yes.
I don't care.
What you can be, yeah.
Until he can start catching balls, I really don't care what he does. Because even in the beginning, I liked Wemby's game. That guy was not even catching 10 rebounds. You are 7'5".
Yeah, Wemby wasn't getting rebounds.
Wemby was not catching. I was like, what the hell is wrong with you niggas, bro? Please don't deceive me. Jaren Jackson Jr. is not an all-NBA player. Just...
I'm glad I came back at this time. Jaren Jackson. Bro.
That guy.
Like, bro, how you not told averaging 5 rebounds?
How you that 5?
5.
Desmond Bain is built like toothpicks. Like he has, like the reach is not even normal, and Desmond Bain is averaging more rebounds than him.
I'm not having it, man. And they want to pay more money.
The Jaren thing leads to a good conversation, which is the state of NBA bigs right now.
Bring back real centers.
Because I was looking at all NBA voting, and it's actually real. Like, we know Zubac has played well, but really, like, really.
What do you mean, really?
Like I'm saying, after him, how many centers can we name that are really killing it out there? We've got Porzingis, but he wants to be power forward. Sabonis, but he wants to be power forward. Katz, incredible season.
Katz.
We'll talk in the next
I mean, what is it?
Katz is not a center to me though.
Katz, he that's why they go back. He wanted to be a 4-2.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Anthony
no.
Davis.
Who's clearly the best? Who's best center this season?
Bro, is Kristaps
You
top
pick.
10 best in the league right now?
Who?
Kristaps Porzingis.
What about this guy at Rockets?
Oh, is healthy.
Shengun.
Sengun. That's another
Yeah.
good big. But after that, how many guys can you put up there?
Wait, are you asking me how many bigs am I taking over Jaren Jackson Jr.?
No.
Okay,
Leave
because I
Jaren
have
out
to-
of this.
I'm
Leave
thinking-
Jaren out of this.
Oh, okay.
I'm just talking about the state of NBA bigs in
Okay.
general.
Because you know when it's time to hit, my blood is hot. But NBA bigs, I mean, I'm not mad at it because the game has evolved. We can't keep
Yeah.
we can't keep asking for bring back. We don't need them. The game has evolved. People have figured the game out. That's why I'm always so shocked why Shaq is always hating. Like, stop hating. The game has evolved. Your type of player is not needed anymore. That's not what the game requires. I mean, it is what I want to see. Oh, don't get me wrong. I grew up watching that. Zach Randolph and those guys. That's what put joy in my heart. I knew you were a big guy and you were strong. But like, does the game require you to do all that gra-gra? They don't. So we don't need those kind of bigs. Sadly, Jaren Jackson Jr. is their front runner. So it's not a good.
Bro, like, even DeAndre Ayton is getting 10 rebounds. Bro, why can't Jaren Jackson?
Even DeAndre.
Why can't you do that?
It's a style of game, stretching the floor out. Here's like now. I'm not creating any apology. I'm not apologizing for that guy because he should have more rebounds than
He
Santiago
should
Dama
have way more
and James Harden.
because he's
And
stretching the
then you
floor
have
out.
Dia.
Because he's stretching the floor out. Which big has not stretched the floor out? Who's the first? That's his big game.
Looking around the league, T-Wolves are going to win.
Everyone is winning.
Thunder are going to win. Blazers are winning as well, but it doesn't matter. Let's check in on Bronny again. Oh my gosh.
Leave me alone, man.
Bronny James, 26 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 for 9. Yeah, minus 19.
I think it was getting comfortable.
Okay,
Look
maybe
at-
Bronny is the next conversation.
Leave Bronny alone, please.
We should.
What?
Wait, you don't want to talk about it?
I don't want to talk about Bronny.
We've already spoken shit about Rich Shepard, so we can't do it. I think we're allowed now. We're not going to talk shit. We're having a honest conversation.
Bronny was drafted in the third round.
Yeah.
Second round, yeah.
Second round, sorry. in the
Second round, sorry.
Fifth pick. Why?
Yeah.
Why are we bothered? And again, I'm sorry, but it's all different. It's all rooted in LeBron hate. Because again, obviously, how many sons of NBA greats are actually good basketball players?
No.
Not of NBA greats.
None,
That's
none.
the real key. None. Leave the
None.
boy alone. Leave the boy alone. Because again, Tomiwa and Lagbaja on the side of the street that can be talking shit about Bronny. I'm not going to the NBA to 40 points a game. Let's be real. Because they hate the nigga's dad, bro. Because your name is
It's
And to be
Wow.
fair on him, yeah, it's a different situation if there was so much hype about it. Started like, oh, this guy is the next LeBron James coming to the league. You
there was
understand?
no conversation.
There was no conversation like that. And again, it was drafted second round, like just to pacify
I think
LeBron
55th pick.
and do that. So honestly, there shouldn't be this much attention on the guy,
You shouldn't.
but it's just
Again,
LeBron.
we know why it's Stephen A. And I'll put the I'll play devil's advocate a bit. Like when LeBron was coming and you saw the tweets where he was like, Bron is better than some of the guys in this league right now. Like he would kill most of these guys. When Bronny was still in high school,
Yeah.
he said stuff like that, and you could still see that LeBron was like, "I'm not playing for any team unless you draft this my son. Now you draft my son." First game came, he played, and after that, we're all good, we're fine. Until, let's be honest, it wasn't that good. A lot of guys aren't that good as rookies, but it wasn't good. Like it was bad.
Okay.
It was bad. When at the peak of the Bronny hits, that's when it was really bad. Yeah.
Okay.
So he had to be spoken about then because someone is on an NBA court and is playing very bad.
Can I jump in?
Go on.
Thank you. Second round, 55th pick. Whether anybody said anything, even if Brown didn't say anything, that is
Yeah.
LeBron James Jr.
Mm-hmm.
they are looking at him already.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
this guy. Again, he has the genes. Do you know how many juniors and seconds are in the league that have no business being? We watched Glenn Robinson III for years. Who the hell is that?
Scorpion Junior is not bad.
There's a lot of juniors and seconds and whatever that have no business being in this league. Let's just forget about them. And again, this kid had a heart attack last year. He literally died.
He did.
He literally died and came back to life. Let the nigga breathe. God damn, let him breathe. And then he went to the G League. And again, G League is not scrubs. These people that were in high school dropping 70.
Balled out in the G League.
He balled in the G
In
League.
high school dropping
Definitely.
70. He just needs time to just get used to the climate. That's all I think. Because the guy can play. It's not that he cannot play. And when Brown was saying, "Oh, he thinks Bronny is better than some guys in the league,"
Is of course that's it. Your dad is supposed to say that.
He
And you
didn't
think he is, isn't it?
Brody is not a bad basketball player. This is a strictly confidence issue. I'm not lying. Because in the G League, he's killing them.
100%.
Nobody. For me, I don't think
it is not.
For me, I don't think he's bad.
It
I
is
don't
not
think
his
it's bad.
issue.
I don't
And
think
again-
he's ready for NBA, sure.
And
I think he's clearly
Yeah,
not ready.
yeah.
But that's all of them in that draft.
that's why they are pushing him in the G League for the day that he's ready. The day he's
Yeah.
ready, it's be a different ballgame entirely. Do you
I
think
think
he just
Be playing
Salahun
solid
isn't ready.
basketball.
We spoke of Buzelis isn't ready. Salahun isn't. Rishase and Alexa clearly weren't ready. But
and eventually they adapted. Maybe he's slower than others. All fingers are not equal, whatever. But the guy is a baller as far as skills are concerned. And again, genes. He's 6'1". I've seen his head almost like
No, he's not 6'1", no.
6'2" on a good
6'2"
day,
or
bro.
6'3".
On a good no,
that thing is
6'2" on a
inflated.
good day.
He's
Yeah.
6'1".
On a good day, 6'2", and he's not an incredible defender either. Not an incredible passer.
Definitely
Not an
an
incredible shooter. But
Jimmy.
Okay, he's a very good defender. To me, but I think for Bronny, I watched some of his high school games, and I think he has deviated from the way he usually plays.
bro, that's
Bronny
high
that I know is I get, but moving to college basketball, he played entirely different. I mean, I expected Bronny to be direct, attack the rim, make passes, but in cases where you feel Bronny is supposed to be direct, he tends to make passes, and he's definitely not a good passer. So I think he's more like LeBron in the fact that he's really direct. He has that muscle to push to the rim. He can definitely body anybody, and we are not seeing that one in the league.
Yeah.
And he's not a good shooter. He is not.
he's getting better. G League is not that bad. Senez, I think anyone else can, because we're here for the Clippers Warriors game again. How good has Jimmy Butler been playing in the second
Very
half?
good.
Wow.
Very, very good. Very, very good. He's controlling the game. Like he's controlling the tempo of the game right from defense. But yeah, I think the Warriors are just being careless with the ball on some possessions, and
And then back
but
in.
it's gonna go all the way, man. It's gonna go all the way to the last minute in the fourth quarter. It's just crazy.
Powell. Wow.
Please, what is
Yes.
the Spurs playing? Oh?
No one cares about the sports, please.
No do like that.
Literally
Man.
no
No do
one.
like that.
I've even seen the roster out there.
Spurs
Lineup.
Rockets. Spurs Raptors 99 tied. Again, game means nothing. Castle 15 points. Harrison Barnes 16 points. No, who's watching this, man? Nobody's watching.
Like, bro,
Scotty Barnes 28. Okay.
that shooter. He had no business making that three against.
Yeah, it
Warriors.
seems like everything is done. Okay, look at earlier in the
Have
game.
to rebound now. Come on. What the fuck? What the heck?
Norman Powell's wide open. Are you guys in the zone? What was that? You can tell this is going to go down to the wire.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
come on. He had 3 chances to get a rebound there. Phew. And crazy game. No.
Again,
Um, ugh.
got a
Oh,
nice debate now. I think just seeing James Harden still killing this level brought this question into my head now. We spoke about top 10 of players we've seen. So can we get just a level? When did everyone start watching NBA basketball? I said mine, I'll start 2014, 2015. Yeah. Shay?
Oh, Dwayne Wade, Miami. I've been there for a long time. No, not to that. Oh, not no. Calm down now. no, I've been there since Braun, Miami, Braun, Dwayne Wade, Miami. I've been there since then.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I started watching religiously then. So.
I've been there since then. No, yeah. I started at least. It became religious in like 2015.
But you knew small ball knowledge around there.
Yeah. I've been seeing it happen for a while.
Yeah. See me?
Well, for me, I started a bit late. Became more consistent around 2020. Yes.
Okay.
2020.
That's fine. Sedez.
I'll say for me, 2012, 2013. Yeah.
So same that LeBron.
And you still feel your heart to the Warriors. You make me sick.
What?
Sick.
I said 2012, 2013. Yeah.
Okay. So can we all come together now? I'll get like a list after. I don't think we will agree. Or maybe I'll send a message to everyone to send their own list. Let's get a top 10 NBA players since 2010.
Since 2010, who has been the best player in the league?
Top 10.
That's easy.
Easy?
It's not easy. It's not easy.
But I'm just getting this. Well, hopefully, but Jimmy Butler 24.7 assists. Hopefully, we get to this like midway into the fourth quarter, so we get through the whole thing. I think number one. Do we have it? Are we debating that, or it's a clear number one choice?
LeBron, that's number one, definitely.
Yep, cool. No, nothing too much. Now, number two.
Steph.
Anybody have any reservations about that?
I'm not saying anything now. Let me just compose my list before I attack that guy.
And number three, I'm going for KD. Definitely.
What are you using to rate this?
That 2024, they didn't watch it. I will get to you guys soon. Just give me a second. Don't worry. Get my shit in.
KD, you'll soon show that he's dead. What other names can you put up there? So I can't see why you're saying KD for sure.
KD number 3, but
well, you believe KD should not be there, or it should not be number 3?
I mean, number 3.
It should be top 3 for me, though. I don't see anyone after.
I think I will agree with top 3 also.
You wouldn't put Jokic. You're not saying Jokic over KD at the debate. MVP. Okay, if we count MVPs over that time,
it's debatable. But
off the top of my head, I'd say LeBron has 3 in that time span since 2010. LeBron has 3. Jokic probably has 3, 4.
All his rings came after 2010. No, he didn't get any ring before 2010.
Who?
LeBron.
Yeah, but MVPs, I think he had 1.
Okay.
09. Yeah, I think he had 2 even before 2010.
No, I don't think he had any MVP before 10.
Before 2010? I think he had 1 in Cleveland, no?
Where was Rose MVP?
He won MVP 2010, 2011.
That's his first one.
Yeah, he won back-to-back. No, he won one in... Actually,
no, he won one in Cleveland.
He won one in 2009. He won one in... He won 2 in Miami.
Yep.
And...
He won 2 in Cleveland then.
He definitely won 2 in Cleveland, because I know he won 2 in Miami.
We can get it up.
Miami was the back-to-back year. I don't remember when he won the other one. Okay, he won 2012 and 2013.
That means he should have 4 MVPs then.
He has 4. I know he has 4.
He has 4 MVPs.
Because he won 2009. He won 2009, 2010.
Okay, it was back-to-back 09.
I mean, Butler is not playing. So since 2010, LeBron James, Derrick Rose, LeBron James, KD, Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Fugazi one. We'll talk about that. James Harden, Giannis, Jokic, and BD Jokic. Yep.
All right.
So KD has 1 in that time span. 2 finals MVPs though.
So Are we doing this by position or just
Why does it top 10 best? So
top 10?
I'm using mine off total legacy. I know legacy is hard to judge, but your awards, championships play a huge factor as well.
I'm not doing that.
What are you doing? Just
Now,
player.
It's basically just you as a basketball player.
Okay then.
I don't care about all those things.
Just going on players you've watched.
Just going off watching basketball in general. I don't care whether you're MVP, your team finished second, your dad is this. I
Okay.
don't care about that.
Let's go.
All right. In no particular order, because I don't know how to rank these guys. We all know my number one is Braun. Nobody has been better than Braun. LeBron James is number one. Everybody else is at random. Give me
Just admit that Steph is number 2.
who?
Steph is number 2 now, right? Just admit.
Wait, since 2010. You know what?
Mhm.
Sadly, Steph Curry. I'll put Steph Curry in there.
Yes.
But
If you
as
watch
far,
good,
as far as basketball, me, I watch.
he's
I
2. Yes.
I don't care more. You see, because again, you're counting all the accolades and all the etc. etc. As far as the basketball that me, I like to watch.
Steph Curry, man.
But objectively speaking, Steph.
Yeah.
Give me KD. KD is one of the best players of the 2010s till date.
What the date?
Very controversial. Have I said Giannis? Give me Giannis.
Yes.
Give me Giannis.
You know what I said Jokic it?
I've
No,
said
you're-
Jokic. I've said Jokic.
Okay.
I've said Jokic. Give me Giannis. Give me KD. Again, you guys might not agree. I didn't come here to make friends. Chris Paul.
Okay. That's
God
fine.
bless you.
That's
I'm
fine.
God bless you.
Fine. That's
Oh
fine.
my God.
I'm dying on that hill.
Ooh, Chanel does not agree.
I'm dying on that
Oh,
hill.
no, I'm watching the game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Saints.
No, I'm not taking.
But
any Chris.
if you take Chris Paul, what about Westbrook? You make a case for
Westbrook
Westbrook.
is-
I'm putting
Okay,
Westbrook on my
wait.
own list.
Let's have that debate right now. Sorry to cut off for a minute. So
Yeah,
this Westbrook, Chris Paul. I think we can share. You and I went back on this.
and I'm.
It
And you know where I
did.
stand.
Yes.
And you know where I stand.
You know where I stand too. We went back on this. Chris Paul, Westbrook. I don't think it's a debate. I don't
Mhm.
think we should have a conversation about it. But I need to know everyone's thoughts on.
Mhm.
Should we say better? Not say better player, but who
Better
is
player,
a
better point guard.
greater NBA player.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Point guard as well. Point. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Point guard, Chris Paul all day.
Yes.
Impact,
Now,
Chris
better
Paul
player.
all day.
Better
But-
player.
As a player, I'll pick Westbrook over
As a player, I'll take Chris Paul.
I'll take
Westbrook
Chris
is
Paul.
more athletic. Westbrook is more athletic, but as a player, Chris Paul. Look, as a player, Chris Paul. As a point guard, Chris Paul. What else? What else is there? Chris Paul is a better passer.
Nothing.
Like,
But could
Yeah,
you say
I-
Westbrook has a
five-
better legacy?
he was 4 times.
I think
It's-
Chris Paul falls on that impact for me. Like
Impact.
most of the
Chris
skills
Paul.
Every team.
will transition
Every
into
team.
impact, not necessarily to say he's that guy. Like as a player, like Westbrook is that guy. The aura, you know.
No.
See,
If
Aura
it
has
is
to evolve.
position for position.
But it's making sense.
No, I'm not.
Hold on, let's
comparing
listen.
based on position. What I'm trying to say is that, like, with Westbrook now, you can always look at Westbrook as like in his prime, like he's that star player. You understand? Comes in triple doubles, everything. But Chris Paul might not necessarily, go out there and score maybe 20 points, but you feel his impact in some of his plays, like how he's
winning.
his day and everything, like being
That's
that on-field coach. So that's why I said that, like, Chris Paul for me has more impact on the game, like trying to get your team to like championship level, Chris Paul. But for me, as a player, individual, Westbrook.
Again, that's recency bias because when Chris Paul was on the Hornets, the video is there, the stats are there.
That was how
20
many years ago?
20
That was
plus.
for 2010 though. But killer.
We are looking at from 2010 downwards.
Yeah.
Oh, 2010 down was quite unfortunate. I don't care. Still, Chris Paul is more than capable. Chris Paul is more than capable. Like my mind cannot go anywhere else. I can make the arguments for Chris Paul till the day I die. I can't see that many point guards better than Chris Paul. They're not that many.
Definitely not. Probably apart from Jason Kidd.
That's how. That's how.
Jason Kidd, how?
That's how. Jason Kidd is not.
Nash.
So
I mean, I hear that. I'll listen to a Jason Kidd conversation.
he's not better than Steve Nash. I'm not knocking it, but he's not even on Steve Nash level.
Wow.
He's
What
not.
makes you
He's
say
not Nash.
In what sense? In what?
She's not a better player.
Steve Nash was MVP now, right?
Nash was
Yes, Steve
carrying
Nash was
them.
MVP. I
Everything
think
is
twice.
opportunity.
Back
If
to back.
you go check Jason Kidd was top 3 for MVP voting for a lot.
No, that's Nash MVP. I can put a comma there. It's a little bit
because he was in the best team. If you put Jason Kidd in that team, I don't know if he could do the same thing. But
again, that's when MVP was actually the most valuable player.
no,
Steve Nash was
he was not
indispensable.
the best player in the league. He was not. They had
That's
the
what I'm
best.
saying. You see, best player and valuable are two different things. Steve Nash was
He
not the
was-
best player. Shaq was 100% the best player in the league.
Yes,
But
There were a
what
lot of
Steve
players
Nash
that
brought to
team.
that team, you couldn't find it anywhere. Because
You
that team
could-
would
I
have
think
won so
you
many
could.
games.
I think you could.
You can't find that anywhere. I disagree. Look at hold on.
I think his shooting and playmaking at that time for that pace, there's really not a lot. And maybe in the league, I think Jason Kidd could have been a good deputy. Not even deputy, he could have been a decent replacement. It's the style that D'Antoni brought to them that made them so good. I think if you put we'll just speak about Stockton because Stockton stats are inflated. We don't put Stockton in this conversation.
Why are they not grabbing rebound now? What? Heck. Why are you not grabbing rebounds?
That's the Jaren Jackson syndrome. But, okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So 2000. What year did Steve Nash win that? 2002.
2004, 5, 6. I think 5, 6.
5-6 yes. What
5
about
and 6.
Super?
Ben Simmons just scored points. Wow. That's good.
Woo! What a dunk!
Okay, so he won the championships in 05 and 06. So 05 he was averaging 15 points a game, 11 assists a game. In 06 he was averaging 19 points a game. Mind you, he led the league in assists back to back in all those years.
Yes, because of the stylistic way that D'Antoni had them playing.
The guy is South African.
Jason Kidd.
Steve
Yeah,
Nash.
Oh, Steve Nash.
Steve Nash.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mado.
Interesting. Okay, now look at that 2005. Look at that 2005 Phoenix Suns team. Like I'm being so
Is that
serious.
foul?
I'm being so serious. Look at that team.
Oh, that's
Oh
a
my
stacked team. Which I'm not even looking now. Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion. Who was that coming off the bench?
Amari
Yeah,
Stoudemire. Look, Amari Stoudemire, Sean Marion, and what? And what?
There's Rajabel was
Quentin Richardson, don't piss me off.
Rajabel was shooting guard, yeah. Defense, he was good
The
defensively.
next best bet they had was Leandro Barbosa, and all he could offer was defense.
Barbosa was a hooper, was a scorer.
Look, and they finished. They finished
Oh,
first.
Chanel, this your reaction? It's like something. Is it the 3-point shot that made you
Not
go?
looking good, man. Not looking good. They are pulling away. And
What did I tell him?
Steph needs to wake up.
What did I tell him in the beginning of the first quarter? What did I tell him about that game? Just let it go. Let it go.
Still 8 minutes left.
Okay. Okay.
Steph needs to wake up, man. Jesus. Like the Warriors are playing good defense, but they're not getting their rebounds. Like why?
I don't know.
It was largest lead of the day.
I mean, don't get me wrong. This team was 6'3", leading his team in rebounds. That's one thing I can't knock him for.
Let's go! Come on!
I'm not singing his songs. I'm not singing his songs, man.
Okay, so we're getting close to the end. Might hop this stream over to IG as well. So we get a few more eyes. Kawhi. Oh, top shot. Top shot.
Jesus.
Wow.
That's
It
how
seems my own stream. Seems my stream is slower because I'm just seeing all these 3 points.
Are you watching on League Pass? Are you watching on League Pass?
On what?
Yeah.
League Pass.
The game is
No,
not
no,
legal.
no, not at
The
all.
game's on League Pass.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's always on League Pass now. Like all games are on League
Huh?
Pass.
yeah, all games are on League Pass.
Since when?
But they're also showing it on the TV though, ESPN. So
Yeah,
you can't even make that free throw. Come on. Everything is just going so wrong for Warriors now.
my game and they can't get the rebound, but cool. Let me get
Rebounds, free throws. Why are you falling there?
well, this is what I'm saying. Like, you have to guard Harden. If you're not guarding Harden, you're gonna get Kawhi ISO someone in the block, and it's just like, what do you do for most of
Why
these?
too strong for all these guys? He's way too strong. Like nothing is happening.
It's strong for everybody.
He's too
Right,
strong.
imagine Paul James asking Paul James to deal with it. How about now?
Happiness sick, man.
Let's go, come on. Right. Get that big. Nobody wants to be playing, man.
So please, if peradventure either Golden State or Clippers win, are going to face Lakers, right, in the playoffs.
So yeah,
Sixth position. So this game literally they're fighting for 6-7.
yeah.
Whoever loses
So
goes
Warriors
to-
could only go 6th or 7th.
Even
Clippers
same-
finish
same
4th,
topic.
5th, or 7th to avoid playing.
No, I think
Uh,
Clippers cannot go beyond 6th right now, considering that Nuggets are winning.
They could have gone as low as but I think Minnesota won.
Yeah, right
Yeah.
now as it is,
Yeah.
playing for 6-7 both teams.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
So the winner of this gets to face Luka.
Okay.
I can deal with that.
Wow, that's confident.
Can
Yeah.
deal with it.
hmm
Or your heart is already settled that you are losing. Which one is it?
No, if we get that 6th position, we can deal with Luka. I believe LeBron will not last the first round, as in the full first round. To be honest,
He has lasted 23 years.
we'll see.
Okay.
Except if you tell me that groin injury is not as serious as
That's a
think
bold statement. So you think this injury is going to hamper LeBron? for the
I think
playoffs?
so. I
Wow.
think so.
Well, I don't know. I think
I think so.
he might see this. This might be LeBron's last chance at getting the ring. This
Yep.
no, this probably is his. Nah, we'll see what Lakers do next season. But this season is a good opportunity because they're on the roll. The issue, like Shea said earlier, is that they got Jackson Hayes as their center at the moment.
That's really their biggest issue, man. And LeBron does not play defense.
Next season will be about building the team around Luka.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you get him the big he wants. I don't know. And their roster is quite deep, to be honest. Because some of the guys that they brought in have been doing a good job. Finney Smith, who else again? They have Morris, right? Is it
Markieff.
Morris?
Yes.
I don't think
like-
I've seen much of him on the court. though.
Yeah. Is it Vanderbilt, Hachimura, Finney Smith?
Hachimura, yeah.
I think they've got
They have a
something
lot
good
of
going.
weights on that team. Jesus. Did they still have Cam Reddish?
No, oh, I think he's still there.
No. They
Traded
traded
him.
him.
They traded him.
You sure?
To
I think
Portland. Yeah, he's in Portland Trailblazers now, I think. Chai.
They're saying that Jared Jackson Jr. should go and watch Reese film so he can know how to play. I want to
Hey, I'll happily watch our film, to be honest.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Okay.
I'll happily do that. I don't
Okay.
mind.
I don't know what Thunder was taking. WNBA draft coming up. What do you guys think? Page Bukers. Number 1.
Name 10 people in that draft.
What?
Name 10 people that are going to be in that draft.
What did you say?
Name 10 people that are going to be in the draft. WNB.
Page Bukers.
I don't know why I'm bringing up. That, nobody knows anything about those ladies, let's be honest.
Bro, relax. Chill. I think it's on Monday as well. But they go about a bunch of hoopers this year.
I saw one girl that they're calling the French when
I think Richardson's sister. Richardson's sister is not bad. Yeah. Okay, Corey bringing it up. I think that's where we all are. I hope. You guys might be ahead of me a bit.
Scores are final, so Minnesota's in. Denver is in as the 4 seed. So if the Clippers win there, the 5. If they lose there, the 7.
This might literally reach the point where we do have that situation, and one person has to have the ball in his hands.
Right on third.
And I can't wait to see who Steve catches. Corey, Where's everyone stand on the Corey has no bag debate?
Has no what?
Corey has no bag.
Is that a conversation?
I promise you, it's wrong.
I hate him, but I don't hate him that bad now. He's there lying.
Yeah, like come on.
Bag is deep, oh. Let's not deceive ourselves.
These guys are doubling Kawhi on the catch. They're not letting him beat them. Where is Draymond? What's up with Draymond? I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, this neck injury in the first quarter.
Oh damn!
Oh no! Don't lose that. Come on. God. Let's go! Come on.
Is that pods? Clutch
Yeah.
3. Warriors back in it. 1 point game.
No, can't be calling. Grab this rebound now. Like, come on.
Bro, I told you Kevin Looney is like indomitables. He's not getting on those rebounds. Let him.
No, it's very good with rebounds, to be honest.
Of course, he's going against supers. Like, there's nothing he's doing there.
Yeah, I get that. Oh my god. This Zubac is a beast.
Odds minutes in the clutch. I saw. James Harden has it.
Look how easy that hook shot was now.
These guys have Kyrie Pitts on Kawhi. Is it just
got 20 points, 16 rebounds.
20 and 16?
No.
Oh. So yeah, you're telling me that this. Wow.
I'm telling you what.
Coming back in. This guy's all NBA.
Who's all NBA?
Mix that all day, man. All day. Come on.
Bro, no more power. 12.
Wow. This is clutch. This is great.
He said that guy. That guy got lost, man. You don't start where Corey day again. Oh my god.
Chris Dunn. Give me a map.
Corey turned up the GPS there, man.
How many more years do you think this guy has left? Corey.
Well, Corey.
How much he hates the Warriors? Because clearly he doesn't like this team.
I'll say 2. One, I'm scared that what might end Corey's career might be injuries. I might get to that state where he, like,
it's just coming too much.
Yeah, like in a season, maybe he ends up playing less than 40 games.
Yeah,
you know, that kind of thing. Because I don't see him making a decision to say, because right now with Warriors, it's difficult like to transition from this Corey era. We all thought Pooh was going to be that guy, the baby Corey and all that. But yeah, that did not work out. So now, like Warriors, they don't even have any plan post Curry. So he's definitely going to still be around for a while, for like 2-3 seasons, and injury might just be the end of his career, to be honest.
I think that's why they're trying to get Kuminga and these young guys minutes. So
No, I don't think they rate Kuminga at this point.
they don't. I mean,
He's
I
not
don't think
even
they
on the
rate
rotation for this
in a
game.
Curry team. Not in a Curry team.
They don't play long.
And I think he's likely to be a free agent after this season, right?
Oh, he's not going to resign.
Yeah, I don't think.
Unless it's a really friendly contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's expecting a max contract, and they want him to prove it, like to play for it. Moody is turning up. I like the fact that Moody has been in the lineup and is turning up on the defensive end of things. So
He might
proving
be.
his
I think
to the team.
I see a bad team giving Kuminga a contract and then Warriors being in a situation. If they put them out there to match it, they are just going to say no immediately.
Yeah.
Back.
Jesus.
Ooh, steal from Curry. Straight to start.
Oh my god.
Odds.
No.
What?
No.
Ah.
Wow.
Thank God. Oh my god.
That's not foul. Was it?
No, I was asking if that was not a foul, but definitely. A foul.
Yeah, it wasn't a foul, to be honest, but yeah, I'll take that any day, man.
Come on.
Ah, yeah. This game is not good for my health.
Oh, did he miss it?
MVP. Oh, they why now? Let's go. Oh my god.
I'm very eager to see what Clippers are going to do. End of this game. Kawhi's ball.
What is that? What is that?
Well, really well done. So you see, like, you can see the defense. I don't even know if you call this kind of zone because it's man until he moves to a specific point. And Clippers just keep moving normal on that left side. That's like the time I'm noticing it.
Oh man. Like Corey keeps running. For how many years can he keep doing this, man?
That's a foul, man.
Yeah, definitely a foul.
Come on.
God, I beg.
He did like that.
Whew.
I think every other game should have come to a close by now. You'd be happy to know your Spurs just won here. Keldon Johnson, 23 points, 9 rebounds, 0 assists.
The 2026 NBA champions.
Champions.
You heard here first, and you'll be so angry that why was he speaking facts?
Just don't bet your house on it, please.
So, do you guys know? I think Ant was originally suspended for this game. Why did
Yeah,
they
They rescinded the tech.
Why?
Adam Silva, they make phone calls. No,
Idea.
What? Ooh.
What the heck?
It's normal power, guys.
Yeah, come on.
why is crazy, man?
Bro.
Robotic.
Oh! Oh my god.
Bro, that's Steph.
Oh.
bro.
That guy's too good at
Please don't
basketball.
give up on that three.
I mean, what's going on? No.
You guys
Wow.
just
Without basketball.
man, I'm not even mad at it, man. Just like, you guys just too good.
Harden, easy ball.
Oh my god.
You can
You need
see
to shoot now. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a crazy shot to take.
mm.
I was running off.
See, another reason why I cannot be a GM because I would have traded him. Like,
Man, you treat him after one shot.
I'm not doing that. Because you know that's not a shot. You know that's
Clippers,
not
who
a
you
shot.
going to again? Kawhi has to be. Has to be Kawhi.
Don't give them any praise, man.
Kawhi, Jimmy Butler.
You can live with that. Just don't give them any praise.
You don't need it.
Yeah, double.
Live with that.
Jesus!
But those doubles have not been doing anything. To be
Yeah,
honest. Kawhi and
this guy.
We need to retire that guy, man. Let's stop playing. This Draymond guy is to go.
That's DPOY.
no,
Did you see him begging for it online? So this is probably my last chance.
Oh, poor pass from Steph. Ayamide's prophecy is coming through right now. That's Steph in
Yeah,
the
my eyes
clutch.
have widened. See how my eyes have
Kawhi is asking for a screen.
Yes,
What?
on
That guy putting on you, bro.
No!
Yeah. Oh, would you call timeout?
He was just about to get Steph on an island. That was a bucket already.
Oh,
was
my
a-
God.
He had Gary Payton on him, and he said, "Give me."
No,
Steph."
because he called for a screen. So obviously,
Yeah, he wanted someone else.
as soon as he
But
goes,
no, but it doesn't make sense because they've been doubling him immediately, so he knew.
They've been doubling him and the ball keeps going in the paint. Like,
Also, he wanted to
They've
run
not
the same
gotten
shit
any
anymore.
skill,
Yeah,
any- they've not
Yeah,
gotten
he
any
wanted-
stop of the double.
yeah, he wanted to run the same shit again, and okay. So Warriors can't stop that shit.
Warriors have a foul to give. They have a
What?
foul to give.
Who is always by my side? The very big God, though. And my God doesn't
I'm
like
living
Steph.
for Steph Curry's downfall.
Look, that's all I've wanted since I've been watching the game, bro. That's all. That's all. But now,
Out of time, you got 17.5, 9 seconds left. What are you doing? You're up. Actually, the tie game even. Because you know if Kawhi gets his ball, they're going to double him. So
You know, this coach has been a blessing to Warriors this season.
you know what the play that will actually win
This
this
guy
game?
defensive coach.
Just simple pick and roll,
Yeah.
bro. Pick and roll with Zubac. There's nothing they're going to do. Just
you
give
can roll
her
with
the-
Zubac in 9 seconds. You don't think they can stop
That's
it?
what I'm saying. Like, it's that easy. The Warriors can't do anything against that pick and roll. There's nothing that's going to happen.
Yeah,
Is it Draymond?
They have a foul.
It's exactly it's not Draymond.
Don't put that
It's
brother
not
there.
Draymond. They just need to set pick and roll. Maybe one off ball screen. One
So
off
I think
screen. Send
the
to
next
send
thing,
to the
before they
running.
get any shot off, you think just foul them immediately.
But again, that's
Yeah.
not the game plan. They need a jump shot. So
Don't let Norman Powell touch that ball. Fine.
Norman Powell is their best. Is their best.
But today he's 4 for 13. That's scary.
Oh my gosh! Don't
That
give
shit,
that nigga the ball.
Don't give him no hot, please, bro. Like, away from him.
Foul. Nice.
Kawhi has it.
They have the foul to give. Nice.
Immediate foul. Well, that's smart with 2.5 left. Right time.
Yeah.
Kawhi tried to get stuff with the.
Oh, so it was on ground.
Oh no, but Fox dead now. So now Clippers have the last shot. Possibly. They can wait to have the last shot.
Why was
Wait,
that?
okay, shit. That was not smart.
Yes.
Oh my
They hold
god.
it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Extra.
Mentally, I'll cry. Oh.
Well, okay, you can say it's too
One.
smart, but
OT. OT.
Clearly.
What? Why is Draymond gassed? Why is Draymond gassed?
I'm saying, like,
That's a good foul. Now it is a good foul.
yeah.
No, why
No,
is he
for
gassed
real.
like this?
No,
Why is he
but I'm
gassed?
serious. Now it is a good foul. Before it was not a good foul. He has prevented.
You don't want to give it. You don't want to. I don't know. You don't want to take chances on that
I
on
think
Kawhi
the foul you
not
have to
missing
take it.
that shot.
Everything.
Yeah,
And the fact that if he makes it, you then have to,
because
cook up
you
something.
know, out of timeout, that's the shot he wanted. So that first one was the original one he wanted. That what just happened now?
Exactly. That was now it is a good foul. So you can't even be mad at it. But Warriors, man.
5 more minutes. This is
Yeah,
NBA
man.
basketball for you. Shout out you guys for being here for 3 hours, man. No more.
Yeah,
This is NBA basketball for you.
Yeah. No one wants to be in that plane, man. No one.
So has it been updated? So Timberwolves, let me tell you, Timberwolves are out of the plane now.
Yeah.
Or what the standings at the moment? The Warriors are 7th at the moment. Timberwolves will play Lakers. It'll be Nuggets, Clippers in the first round still. And East is already set. Shanez, if you guys play Memphis, how confident are you that you get to
Memphis.
this?
To be honest, if Warriors drops to playing, they'll definitely come out of it. Whether they beat
Easy.
Memphis or they go back to beat Mavs or what's it called?
Kings.
Kings. But they don't want to be in that. Like, it's just exhausting, to be honest. But if they get in, they'll come out of it. They can beat either Memphis or Kings or whatever, anyone there. But they don't want to put themselves in that position, man, to be honest. They don't want to be in, because if it's like it's so demoralizing when like this is like a game 7. For Warriors, mentally they have a lot to lose. But Clippers, they have nothing to lose. Okay, actually, no, Clippers is gonna finish 7th, right? Jeez.
Yes. Would they finish 7th?
Yeah, they'll finish 7th.
Yeah, because they can't end the day on 6th.
Yeah. Oof, man. It's crazy. But I think mentally Warriors will suffer more. Because they know like they were in control of this. Losing to Spurs was just unwarranted for.
Yeah, it was a horrible thing.
Yeah.
Because who played that game?
They were leading, they went into the 4th quarter with 14 points advantage. They were leading by 14 points at the start of the 4th quarter.
You guys got gamed by Harrison man.
Traitor.
Anyways, OT.
Whew.
That last, forgive me guys, but because I don't think I saw Jimmy Butler those last 5 minutes.
Yeah, Corey took over.
I didn't see Jimmy
Ray
Butler.
and Ford scored 17 of the last points. He scored the last 17 points in that 4th quarter.
That's interesting.
The game is just like a game of chess.
Yo,
I
that's
why they are
That's no
doubling.
That's
I still don't understand why they are doubling this guy, Kawhi. And just giving up easy buckets.
Podziemski. Oh, wow.
Oh, no. Fuck.
Why? Who do you think you are?
Ooh, tough.
Anyway, that is good.
One guy.
Harden in the corner.
No, now.
Pick this pocket.
Ooh, give me that. Give me that.
Oh God, he stole his lunch money, man. Oh God. James Harden at how old is James Harden? Not at 34, 35.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Right. It's how do
come on.
How do you step back?
Look at James Harden at 35. Look at James Harden at 35. This team will be nowhere without James Harden. You want to talk to me about? You know, put James Harden in those top 10 players since the 10th.
Oh, Kawhi is on. Oh,
Since the 10th. Look at you. Look at you.
Nah. This capitulation.
Mm-mm.
Draymond. Gosh.
Ew. I do trust it. I do trust it.
Clutch from Draymond. Shanez does not want to say anything.
Hmm?
He can't be head down, timeout. Let's talk about that last minute and a half or so. James Harden. The reason I wanted us to list that top 10 of 2010 was because of James Harden. And I didn't hear his name.
James Harden is that guy, man.
Where you guys putting me up? Who is in your top 10?
We didn't finish. But I didn't hear his name.
No, Harden was definitely gonna be there now.
He was 100% going to be there.
James Harden.
100%.
Harden of Houston was a beast.
That Houston Rockets was madness.
Was a beast.
He's averaging 60.
Yeah, I was doing too much, man. He was doing too much that year. It didn't even make
Step backs,
sense.
everything, free throws. Ah.
It didn't even make sense.
Well, those 2-3 points they allowed Clippers to score, man. No.
Predictions, everybody. How's the game going to end?
Clippers.
Keepers W, man.
I want predictions on like how you think this game. Who's going to kill it off?
Warriors, man.
A couple more turnovers from Warriors. They're going to kill it off themselves.
Okay.
That's what I think, Sean.
Kawhi sidestep, game-winning shot.
Taking back to penalty. Senez. Okay, just want to see your guys.
I'll say Draymond block.
To win the game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he agreed in this.
If that happens, that
Please
clip
no.
will be, if that happens, that clip will be.
Harden don't start again. He don't start again.
Mark by me.
He don't start again.
They can't give out shooting though. They can't. Yo, they're giving the shooting foul.
It
This
can't be.
ref was horrible. That was a pass now. He was trying to pass.
I mean, it could have been a
Draymond
floater.
was
He goes
Yeah,
up. The,
bro, you never know if it's a floater or not.
he goes up the same way, so they have to give him that shooting foul. They have to
Exactly.
because he goes up the exact same way. That's a shooting foul, man. Zubac
Draymond
just
action now.
as look, there's nothing else they can do. That's a good call. You don't have a choice.
Unstoppable, man. Foul, alley-oop, or
You don't have a choice.
Oh my god, it's 11. Wow.
5 points.
Has to be Steph Curry short, right?
Let's go! Steph fucking Curry.
Yeah, it had to be Steph.
Language.
Had to be Steph.
Come
Good
on.
game.
Now, you see this 2 minutes.
You need
How
stop.
you
You need
clutch
stop.
and who's clutch. I just want you to watch this game in this
This is
last.
clutch. Okay, well,
This is-
watching. Wow.
This is what defines you as a clutch
This
player.
is the clip from me.
Nice.
Draymond one-on-one Kawhi. Ooh, stopped him.
What? See, these are the moments, like, these are the things.
Allow you
What's
can roll
Steph
if you
doing?
want. No
What's
far.
Steph doing? What's Steph doing?
told
That's
you,
the
couple
problem.
turnovers
Like,
from Warriors. I want to
Those
lose
small
themselves.
moments, like, why are you turning the ball over there? Why?
Here said it though.
Go
Here said
tending.
it.
Fuck.
Goaltending all day.
Yeah,
Goaltending all day.
goaltending, man. Goaltending.
Allow you move on.
Yeah, it's goaltending. Draymond, calm your nerves, I beg.
I don't like this Pods guy, man. I don't know.
Goaltending.
I don't like that nigga either, man. I'm on the same boat.
They just always have that one player that you can tell is Curry school son. If you just beat me, man.
Jordan Poole.
And they made them feel like they have the green lights, bro. I'm like, bro, chill. I don't like that guy.
What's his Butler shouting?
That ball was coming down. That ball was coming down, man.
Yeah.
What's he shouting for?
I mean, in real speed, you can't blame him. But like in reality, man, that ball was coming.
Sure, down.
Well, you see, this is Curry's fault, man. Why are you turning the ball over there? Like, why?
What's the call?
Turning the ball over.
We know what. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, let's stop saying it was a very good trap. You've got who was it? It was Zubac and who? Harden or Kawhi?
Mhm.
That trapped Curry. That was a good trap, but bro, it's every time.
God, that big. And the look on their face is not even motivating at all, man.
This is my thing about NBA games, bro. It's been 1 minute. We spent like 3 minutes waiting for this 1 minute to go.
I'm saying.
Okay, let's see. I think Warriors are pretty much destined for the playing right now, but still isn't it.
But look at the 5 on this court. This is not a nice view, man.
Wow.
Turnover.
What did they call? What did they call?
But he went over the backboard first, so it's Warriors ball.
Oh,
The ball went over the backboard before Podziemski cut it, so it's Warriors ball. Wait, what?
wait, what? Warriors
I
are
didn't-
done. Huh?
Oh, okay, Clippers ball. Okay, I was tripping.
What? Did you say
Timeout?
Clippers ball?
Mugbe,
Wait, Warriors ball.
kill me. Timeout, kid.
Wait, whose ball?
Warriors. But side ball. So they foul on but
Okay.
come on. I don't like where this is heading, man.
Yeah, I like it though. Sorry.
Play of the game, everyone.
James Harden.
Yes.
James
Who's your
Harden.
player of the game?
Player of the game.
That's control the game from beginning to end.
Harden, definitely.
He's the reason. I think he's the reason Clippers are up right now. Definitely. 37.
Oh, look at the talent. Yeah, no. My bro. Oh my god.
So right now, Erie is leading in terms of what expected. So Warriors 6th with win, Clippers 5th seed with win.
Yes. Let's go.
Curry 3, I'm guessing. Oh no.
No.
Ooh, and 1.
And one.
You see who the ball's hand is in.
Don't challenge anything. I beg. That was a good play ball. Good pass from Draymond. But some people will say that anyone
Challenge
can do
now. This is your timeout. Challenge it.
How is that a foul?
That was my foul,
Let him challenge it now.
Did he touch him? I didn't see him touch him.
but that was my foul.
Challenge that P.
You wanted to lose his timeout.
Challenge that P, bro.
He's
If
challenging
you
him.
know for sure that it's not a foul, challenge it, Joe. Now you whining me
It's a foul, though. They'll say it's fine. You don't want
because he's out. Get out of here, Joe. Get out of here. That can't be a foul. That's the most marginal looking contact I've ever seen.
I mean, you have to call it. Sorry, you have to use the challenge just cause. If you don't, you'll be like, what if they actually look at me? But that's definitely going to stay for.
That is not a foul. That is not a foul. That contact was as marginal as possible. That's not a foul.
Acting like we don't know the NBA we're watching anymore.
Yeah, I know it though.
Mm-hmm.
I know it. And those guys are fraudulent to suck that light skins. You know what I want to say.
No, facts.
So
Can see it.
it's okay.
What's everyone's take on SGA free throw merchant stuff? It's going
That's
down.
But at the end of the day, it's basketball. Like, it's disgusting to watch. I'm
You're a
appalled.
liar.
I
You're
don't
a
like
liar.
it. It's disgusting.
You're a liar.
It's disgusting, but
I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
it's basketball now. Like, I'm not mad at it.
Who is dropping 40 without shooting free throws? Name one person.
It's too much.
Sorry.
Now. Bro, like,
Name one.
he goes
Please. No. Why you mentioning
it?
Curry? He doesn't even enter the paint. He's not part of this conversation.
James Harden was shooting.
James Harden was shooting almost 20-something free throws a game.
But it's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
It's part of the game.
No foul. No foul. No foul. No foul. No foul.
No foul.
No foul. No foul. That contact was marginal as fuck. There's no way.
I'm surprised. I'm proud of the refs. I'm proud of the refs for overturning that. Because most times they don't. Wait, so what they do? They're gonna count
Curry's check didn't clear.
you count the basket and then Clippers have
Count the
the
basket and it's Clippers ball.
okay.
And they still keep their timeouts. Beautiful challenge.
And they still and they still give that time. Yeah.
Oh, don't deceive yourself. You
Because
know
bro, that guy literally stood still. Like, come on now, let's be honest.
that contact was too marginal.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
man. Good players get free throws every day. Doesn't matter who it is.
Don't foul. If your Warriors run out, just don't foul.
Nice. Grab
You're
this
going
rebound
fast.
now. Travel. Nice.
Jesus.
What is Kawhi doing?
Wait.
What was that from Kawhi?
Uh,
What was that? Wait, who came to help? For
Oh,
defense?
he came down.
Jimmy
He came
Butler.
down with the ball. He came down with the ball.
yeah.
Come on. But,
Hey, you don't need that. Good help defense from Jimmy.
He's been playing good defense now, so.
Okay.
Hey, Jesus.
This guy keeps kidding me, man.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Draymond.
So- Don't talk to Draymond.
Oh my god, this guy's ass!
Don't talk to
This
Draymond.
guy off the league, bro, man.
Don't talk to Draymond, bro.
Can't even jump anymore, man.
Don't talk to Draymond. What did Steph Curry do there, bro?
Norman Powell.
First time
Powell
touching
to
the ball, how many possessions?
Powell to give good.
Yeah.
Wait. So you gonna blame Curry? What do you blame
Another
Curry
foul
for?
again.
I think Curry
Yeah.
made the right
You have
play.
to foul
That's
now,
the
right?
situation where he gave up the ball. I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, Draymond Green is to blame. You're supposed to blame
Yes.
that.
No.
But this is-
So here the play. Only thing I would say is maybe
Much time.
GP
Shot his
should have
shots.
waited for.
His only
GP should have
problem
waited.
there was trusting Draymond. That was the only issue. It was a good play.
Like, can't be my good, sir. I'll just say that.
But look at this Warriors team. Are we really clocking who's like this five on the court right now? Like, what is this team?
Yeah.
You have to put Draymond because Draymond is a better defender. Like,
It
what do you
stinks, though. It still stinks. Like, Gary, come on now.
what do you want him to do? He's their defender.
He's the enforcer.
Like,
That's what
he's-
this guy's Grizzlies says, like, he's the enforcer.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Yeah.
All my guys are.
One of the lie.
like,
He
Kawhi's
missed.
big.
What is Kawhi doing?
Like, Kawhi's hands are ridiculously large.
Come on, Butler is still on this court. It's not moving well.
I'll take Jim Butler on one leg over Kuminga in the clutch. What about?
All day. Half a leg gone. Half a leg over Kuminga all day. Kuminga will show you a crossover you've never seen before in your life, and you want to slap the back of his head You stupid guy.
Oh my god, what kind of game is this?
If this goes to double overtime, this is just smelling of they play the ball in immediately. Curry has it, bam. 122, 122.
So cute. It's so cute that you think Corey is that clutch, but
We'll see.
that's fine.
That's
We'll
all I
all
have
see
to
what
say.
play they drop. And when they draw it up for Corey and they lock his ass up, let's see what adjustments they'll make.
Told you, man. Turnover incoming.
Turnover incoming, or he's going to the free throw line.
We'll see. We are gonna see, man.
I think we can be kind of cheeky and for the last minute stream these shots. Let's see. Okay, predictions again. What's gonna happen right now?
Turnover.
Curry 3-point shots.
He's not making that three. I'm sorry. He's either going to the free throw line or they're losing this game.
We'll see.
He's going to the free throw line or they're losing this game.
Okay. This one's gonna be good. All right. So there's no spoiler for us.
Okay.
Body healed.
Yeah. Go.
You play for him.
Okay, but thanks for coming to my TED talk.
There's 3 seconds left. There's 3 seconds left.
So,
There's
Like
3
it
seconds.
was so obvious that play was not for Steph Curry at all.
No, it was.
It was.
I think
not.
originally it was. Clippers blocked him off. So Body was the secondary option. So they're like, yo, just flare out. They got to
That
play
play
man.
was
Then.
Curry went for the screen.
That
He
play
didn't
was
look to
not-
get open there.
Like he was not attempting to get.
It was a
open.
screen to eventually get open. Like I think he was
Amen.
going to the ball to get it.
Amen.
But
The game is over, Sha, but amen.
Drop
Alright.
play for
that's good
body.
defense.
For body. Oh my god.
Because if that go to Curry,
So-
I'm sorry.
So by concession now, the Warriors are going to play the Lakers for sure.
yeah. No. Warriors go 7th, right?
Yeah.
Even worse.
So Warriors play playing game now. They play Memphis. Damn. But,
Playing.
Rubbish. Pure rubbish.
Amen. Amen.
wow.
Drop the play for
Good game. This
body.
was a good game. Good game by the Clippers. We get to see what is coming in the playoffs. Kawhi in that clutch.
What do you mean? Kidding me?
Questions need to be had. Like, we need to ask them. I don't know. But,
Wait, are you sure they're playing?
yeah, see. So
Yeah,
Warriors play Memphis 8 and Clippers play Denver. On the screen.
And Memphis rested all their players today.
Memphis will collect, Sha.
Whack. Eh?
Memphis will collect.
Whack.
Let's be honest, you guys are
Don't do that to yourself. Go into that game just happy to watch basketball. Don't expect anything. Bro, but this team stinks as well, Sha. Memphis.
Wakomi. Eh?
It's the hope that kills, man. I hope you know that.
No, let him enjoy his joy right
It's
now.
better you just not like expect anything.
Oh, no,
Wait,
sorry.
so,
you know.
Clippers are 5th. Wolves are 6th, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
I'll
Clippers,
share this now.
Nuggets,
So this is the final playoffs.
Clippers, Nuggets, Wolves, Lakers.
Okay, it's late, but we're just going to do this final one. Now that we've got
Blessing in disguise, by the way. Let's see.
perspective is always good. Maybe we'll see. I think if you're a Warriors fan, you should be happy because you've avoided the Lakers. I
We're going
think
to
you
beat
guys.
Lakers all day.
I don't think so. I don't think so. So what's that with Iri? Finals. Let's see. How you see it going?
What is the worst?
So start from playing on both sides.
Wait first, let me see what's going on first.
So it's gonna be Bulls or Heat.
Big versus me, bro. What the heck? I'll go Heat.
Heat
Yeah.
up against who's getting Magic or Hawks who's winning?
Or Hawks. Sorry.
Okay. So Heat or Magic to make the playoffs.
Wait, let me think about it first. I don't know if Hawks are beating Magic.
What are you thinking? It's the Magic.
That's what I'm going back. I don't think Hawks are beating Magic.
Let him be done. Let him be done.
Magic is decking whoever's winning from that disgusting matchup. I don't even want to see them play.
So Cavs versus whoever
They
is
don't
80.
respect Kobe White and friends, so I don't like that. I don't like that.
Get Buzelis to training camp.
Kobe White. Kobe White.
Pacers Bucks, who we getting?
Bucks.
I'm taking Bucks, man. But
Knicks Pistons.
They're taking Pistons over Knicks. I'm not.
You sure?
You think
You don't want to do that?
I'm taking Knicks.
Okay.
oh, okay.
Anyone taking Detroit? Anybody taking Detroit?
Come on now.
Over a 7-game series, okay, no, Knicks.
There's too much
But
quality.
you know what? Funny enough, if this game was like, let's say, a playoff game, yeah, like a one and done, I would have gone for Detroit, to be honest.
Agreed, but this is a game of 7. There's nothing that.
These guys are contenders, in my opinion.
For what?
Knicks.
So,
That's the serious team.
they're not making
Tell me
the conference
No,
final.
Last year, wait.
The only reason I'm saying that is because of how the other teams are.
You lot,
Every
wait.
other team
Are
is
we not
not
going?
impressive.
Are we not going? Wait. Oh yeah, Cavs Bucks. Because you guys have said Pacers. I didn't say anything after that. I don't know if that Bucks Pacers series is a guaranteed box, but I've agreed.
I don't think it's a
with
guaranteed box win as well.
Cavs, Bucks, man.
I don't think it's a guaranteed box win, but if the Bucks should beat the Pacers, they are definitely beating the Cavs.
You think?
Wow.
I don't think they're beating Cavs,
Without
man.
Lillard.
Without Dame.
Wait, what do you mean without Dame?
Dame is
Yeah.
injured.
As per
But he might play,
Yeah.
he might be available for
missing
playoffs.
He's missing
He has
first
his blood
round, first three
clots.
games. Yeah,
Similar
I'd
to-
say he's out.
Well, when
I'd say because other guys that got the injury haven't come back. Quick.
oh, that's that bubble thing. What they call it? Oh
Not
shit.
Who got to the game this year? Wembanyama. Yeah.
Wemby, yeah.
Any Cavs any day, man. Sorry.
Okay.
Nick Celtics.
Yeah, who do you have?
Huh?
Cavs box.
Cavs.
Cavs all day.
I think they're just too strong.
With Dame, without Dame.
Bro, they're too strong. The Bucks have Doc Rivers. I'm not backing Doc Rivers, bro. The Bucks have Doc Rivers.
Oh my god.
Nick Celtics.
Like,
I can't wait for that series.
Well, one of them has gone. Is it 10-0 or 0-10 against all the top teams in the season in the East? So yeah, I think the answer is clear. Yeah.
I don't know if people do have some special defensive scheme you have for us, but forget that one. So if we have our Celtics Cavs in the final, who's getting out the East?
Cavs.
Cavs?
Celtics.
Wow. I'm going Celtics. Again, we don't know playoffs. Someone can get injured or something.
Porzingis. I don't believe Porzingis will last.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because with Porzingis, definitely all day. But without
them,
yeah.
What I
I
want
don't know if I believe this Cavs hype, man, to reach
No,
there.
what I want to say is this: there's no championship where somebody was not injured.
100%.
Like, so just get that. Oh, if Porzingis, we are considering Porzingis being injured. This
No,
Celtics-
that's the thing. I feel like for the Celtics to beat that Cavs team, they need that 5.
They need to be healthy.
Yeah, they need pods. They need pods.
Bro, I don't think so. I think they just all these guys need to be hot. These guys have too many.
I think Celtics have dealt with Cavs in the games they played. We cannot check, but I think they.
way.
They've
Bro.
managed them.
Bro,
That's
Celtics are
nice.
still winning
I think the
too
games
many
have been like
titles.
pretty good.
You see,
They've been impressive.
They've
But
had
the
like
Cavs-
good games, good matchups.
But matchup.
But the Cavs don't have the experience. That's just the
Bro, give me
That's it.
Celtics, man.
That matchup doesn't.
the only thing that could
I'd bet on the Celtics.
Give me Celtics.
Yeah, I would bet on the
They've
Celtics.
been there.
Bro, look
Mazzulla
at
is
the team,
a
bro. At
man.
least two guys are going to be hot. per
Mazzulla
game.
is, yeah. So East, West, I don't expect agreement here. Let's just say Warriors. I'm not backing my Grizzlies.
Warriors.
Warriors 7 seed and Grizzlies 8 seed.
Yeah, that's insane. I saw that shit. That's insane.
This all started all 82 games in year 20. Congrats to him. They
Still
ain't
not
do
winning it. Still not getting a ring before you retire.
We go.
I'm sorry.
We go tell Igwe.
That's the only, I know I want sports to win, but bro.
When I arrange special award.
shit. Best in 82. Best in 82
No.
games.
When he's being inducted to the Hall of Fame, I'll be there. So
No,
all of
definitely.
you.
No,
He's gonna be a coach.
No, obviously he's already there. What I'm saying is, I will be there. I have to witness that firsthand because you guys are disrespecting the goat.
Chris
It's not
will
my
be a very
championship.
good coach in the league.
It's not my championship. That's the goat. So,
Okay.
next
Quick.
season.
Let's get this over quick. Thunder, Memphis.
Thunder.
Thunder.
And how many?
In 4 games.
4 games.
What the heck?
Nuggets, Clippers.
Nuggets.
Clippers. Are you high? Have you seen this Clippers team? Clippers.
Remember, Nuggets just fired their coach.
And they just have Jokic.
But
I
again,
was about to say, bro, like they have
Jamal Murray's back.
Jokic.
Gordon's back.
They don't
Yeah.
have a
Jamal Morris is inconsistent.
Bro, but they have Jokic.
they don't have a coach.
I don't think this Clippers team is decking.
I mean, I don't think the Clippers team are beating them either, but this game is going to
I'm
be
not saying Nuggets are winning. They're not winning anything. They're not winning this year, but they're like, I'm sorry, bro, Jokic. Even if he's the reason, he's the only one that's playing. He's the only one that's winning, bro.
Nah,
Ridiculous.
I'll go for Clippers to be honest.
Lakers, Timberwolves. That's not as easy as it sounds.
Lakers.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
Lakers.
Bro, I think
Lakers.
Gobert might have a good series.
Ah!
No, it should be a very good series because
Ah!
one,
This house.
Timberwolves, they are young and they
Awesome.
play good defense. Like when they are locked in, they play good defense.
And
The
has
only
been-
attacking
Ant has
output
been-
they have, the only reliable attacking outputs they have, Anthony
It's Ant.
Edwards, Naz Reid.
Nasrid
Don't
is
say
not
Julius
reliable.
Randle. Don't say Julius Randle.
Nasrid is
No.
not reliable.
No, Nas Reed is. Actually,
Naz Reid and Ant.
Looking at something.
Those are the only two
Yeah.
like reliable offenses that they have.
and
Nasrid
The
is
rest-
not
Conley
reliable. I'm sorry.
Defense.
is Conley injured.
No, Conley's not injured. He has been playing.
Yo, guy,
Doesn't play,
Nas Reed
but
is reliable off the bench. He's good.
He has just been there.
It's just any team that has Julius Randle. I don't think you're.
If
Bro,
Timberwolves
give me
win
a
that-
set up.
Yeah,
for
100%. You have my support.
Nasrid is not doing anything.
Any team with Julius Randle.
It can't prosper. It just can't prosper, man. Like there's no
Any team with Julius Randle. You're not planning on.
But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting matchup.
That'll be a
Because
good one.
I feel like the games will come down to like they'll be very low scoring games. Like Timberwolves will lock them up, you know, Ants
Bro.
will score maybe 40, 30. Because who's gonna lock Ant up? Who's gonna
Bro,
do
they
the
got
job?
everybody. Finney Smith, Vanderbilt. They got everybody ready. They won't lock him up though.
Yeah, no, like lock yourself
They
in.
won't lock him up. But I promise you, Luka is looking for that switch on Rudy Gobert every single play down the floor.
Yeah, definitely.
Every play down the floor. It's playing him out the series. Quick, Rockets, Warriors.
Rockets.
Yes. Oh, so we've admitted our Warriors would
Oh yeah.
Blazers. Okay.
Yeah.
Good job. Well, injuries,
Rockets.
man. I'm worried about the injuries.
I think I'm going Rockets here.
Rockets.
Rockets in a 7-game series.
Bro, did you see that team that we just watched right now?
I think so.
I'll go Warriors all day.
wait against the Rockets.
Yeah, this is what Sherry wanted. All right, we need to
Warriors,
watch one of
But,
these.
I'll
but,
watch those games fervently, hoping that the Rockets win that series. But I'm taking the Warriors.
but without Butler, if Butler is not involved, it's gonna be
Who
difficult.
cares? Who cares?
No, without
Steph Curry will
Butler,
handle the Rockets on his own. And that's
Oh my god.
That's
This
not
those-
fair.
The Warriors and Rockets like playing like lockdown defense on Corey.
I'm taking Rockets.
Oh yeah, Rockets. That's
So you
the
need
looking
Butler.
immediately. I don't
You
see
need
Udoka. Anyways, Thunder. Let's say who do we decide on? Clippers.
Mavs.
We
Do you think
decided on
Thunder
the back.
wait, do you think Thunder get through both of those teams, or they might
Get
struggle?
through. Both of them.
Thunder, Nuggets or Clippers?
Wait. Thunder, Nuggets, Clippers. Come on. You go hard though. Clippers are like the gentle giants, man. To be honest,
Yeah,
they might get to the
17.
Oh my God.
You see, you are looking at them as on paper. We've seen even
We just
how many
watched
years
them.
ago when they had Westbrook. I was 100% on their backing that these guys
Oh,
on paper.
Nuggets.
they're the best team
Oh
in the
yeah,
league. The
the Nuggets are
Clippers,
not good.
but the
Yeah,
Nuggets are
second.
not. I don't know, man. It just
Nuggets
has
are
to
not
be.
I feel
Nuggets are
Clippers-
11 and 14 since the All-Star break, if I'm not wrong.
You know, funny enough, yeah, I feel Rockets and what's the name? Rockets and Thunder, they might not make it past second round.
That's not crazy to say, bro.
They might not make it past second round.
That's
I
not
don't think
crazy.
Thunder will make it to the finals, as everybody has been saying. Like compared to the situation you have in the East, you know, Cavs and Boston.
Yeah, this one is
Definitely.
a lot more
But with the
difficult.
West, things go happen.
Anyways, appreciate you guys for. I think you're all in the US, so you guys are lucky, boy. It's 11:30 over on my side.
In Nigeria,
Yeah, so it's late as well for you. Well, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We definitely have to watch that Rockets Warriors one, so I'll set that one up immediately, and I'll try to get some clips out for because this was good. End of the day, final thoughts is the Warriors at one word.
I hope Jimmy.
Or just a phrase. If leave us with a phrase. To end
One
this.
word for Warriors.
Leave us end this thing with a phrase. Just say something.
Washed.
Championship run for Warriors.
Share one word.
Are you under a spell? That's my own face. What do you mean?
Like, bro, please. Let's be
What do you mean?
Nah, guys.